but in some way it's tragic. Like a target I can't miss. And all this time, another wasted life has gone by. So, now it's time to say goodbye. We didn't have to, but I tried. Today was a blind date with everyone I knew, lost within the mystery because of worry. That's what life's about. So take the risk, live it up to the most, and don't resist. Friends are until the end. That's what I heard. All this hectic bullshit is what I learned the hard way. But in some way it's tragic when your whole life's a fucking wreck. And all this time, another wasted life has gone by. Life is gone when the chance of another day turns you in. Life is gone when the chance of another day brings you down. But in some way it's tragic, like a target I can't miss. In all this time, another wasted life has gone by.
All right, chat. It is art and tea time. Interesting of note, actually, before we get set up. I have to get my sister aligned before you can see her. But next week we're gonna have a special guest. I'll talk about that in a minute. Well, let me just unmute here and let my sister know that we are live. Hello, sister. You need to move your camera to the right. Or your art to the left, I guess. Move your whole art pad to the left. I can see your edge of your art pad. I can't hear you, though.
I can't,
Okay,
I don't know what's going on with the sound.
I got you. I got you sorted. It was on my end.
Okay. All right.
The stream heard you just fine. I just couldn't hear you because I forgot to turn the volume back up.
Okay.
I had to play music very loud for my ears to be heard on the stream properly. So it was a case of not wanting to blow my eardrums out, and then I forgot because I'm smart. I'm a very smart girl. I don't know if you knew that or not. I'm pretty smart sometimes.
Yeah. It's good not to blow out your ears. Those are necessary.
I am good girl.
It's,
So, what's up?
so,
All right, we gotta get your art on screen. I forgot about that. What's up though? Why you can move your art up and to the right, or your camera to the right,
camera to the right.
or your art pad to the left, or whatever. But
Okay, to the left. Okay. That's good?
up now.
Up this way?
Yeah, oh, there we go. Okay, I'm bringing you on stream now.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Our auntie. And now you can
I don't
see.
know.
I think. Are you using your laptop today? Looks like you are.
I are.
So now you can see
Yay.
what I mean by you had to move everything to the left because it was way off screen.
Oh. I don't know what to draw today. I attempted to draw a koala and it didn't look like a
You
koala.
should draw a barbarian duck. A duckbarian.
I don't know what barbarians look like.
Type Conan the Barbarian into your Google search and look at
Okay.
the and you'll see the outfit and you just put a duck in that outfit with a sword. Maybe a flower crown since it's a girl duck probably.
The barbarian.
Girls
Okay,
can be
Conan the
barbarians
Barbarian.
too. I don't know if you heard that or not. That was
Showtimes for Conan the Barbarian. Oh, so basically a loincloth.
loincloth and boots and they're made of fur. It's more like a fur diaper, but yeah, basically. Depends on the version of But yeah, I mean, like, you know, there you go. That's what a barbarian looks like. Maybe give her, like, blue tattoos on her body or something. In this case, a blue pattern. That looks very barbarianish. You could probably type in barbarian war paint and see barbarian characters with the war paint I speak of.
The problem with tattoos on ducks.
Well,
is
it would be fur color, obviously. Jeez.
ducks don't have
Sorry,
fur.
feather colors. Jesus. That would be the pattern that would make that. Whatever. I'm high. Get off my butthole. Jesus. There's going to be a lot of hammering and talking and things you're going to hear in the background. And there's nothing I can do. There's construction outside that I cannot control. Just giving that a heads up to the chat. Also, did you know that next week we have a special guest?
Yeah.
My friend Hannah is going to come play music for us while we do Art and Tea.
Awesome.
Isn't it?
I'm not going to be able to hear it, am I? Because we're drawing.
Why not? It'll be here in this Discord. She's going to be here live playing music. They will be, excuse me. They will be here streaming or playing music live for us.
Yay.
They're also a DJ, and they're like my good friend who I watch movies with every Friday, and I adore them.
Very cool.
I love them a lot. They're very important to me. But yeah, that'll be really cool. I'm really very excited. Because it'll be our first guest since your mom, I think.
Yeah.
When you were with her in the same room.
Okay.
I hope my mic's not picking any of that up, but there's only so much I can do. It's really right outside my window. My dad's enclosing the porch and doing some other work that needs to be done around the house because he's got 3 weeks off. My dad's retiring soon, so like he's using all his vacation up while he can, and during that he's just gonna do a bunch of work so that when he retires he can actually just relax for a little while, which I totally understand. I support that. So he's taking these 3 weeks to do the work on the house he's been meaning to do for a long time, including enclosing the porch so that it could be a smoking porch for him. Because he got like a bong and like weed and all this other shit. He's like got the full 9, just waiting. He's just waiting. He hasn't got the weed yet, but he's got all the accessories. He's got an ashtray. He's got a Pokeball, a fancy Pokeball. I got a knockoff because the Pokeball guy follows me, but won't give me one as a part of a sponsorship, and that sounds fucking homophobic to me. So I just said, "Fuck it, I'll buy your competitor's bowl and use it on stream." That's what happens. He had a chance. He had a fucking chance. This motherfucker follows me on Twitter.
I don't know how to make barbarian duck.
You make a regular duck, like you would like the Duck Witch, and then you put fucking loincloth on it, and give it a little sword or an axe, and a cool hat with horns.
That I don't know how to.
Give it a cufflinks or like ankle like things like decorations. You don't think to like cover the feet. You can fudge it a little, you know. The Duckbarian. Quacker's the Duckbarian.
Oh, the proportions are off. I made his head too big.
That's okay. He's not real.
Oh.
He's allowed to just be big-headed duck guy.
No, it's just he's not going to fit on the piece of paper that I'm using.
Fair. Alternatively, you can always do a turtle.
Oh, we saw someone's turtle collection at the fair yesterday. I took pictures.
Oh, you have to send that to me.
I was planning on it. I just forgot until just now.
Okay, well, write yourself a note right now somewhere that you will see. Maybe right there on your art pad. Because you'll forget otherwise.
Collection of rubber ducks, and I was like, oh my gosh, some of these rubber ducks are rubber ducks that I used to give out at the doctor's office. They had a doctor one, and I'm like, do you know how many doctor ducks that I handed out in the course of for the first 2 years I wasn't front office.
But yeah, for the years that you were.
What?
But you handed them out in the years you were, though.
Right, so like 4 years.
Like a bajillion doctors. Dr. Ducks.
A bunch. Dr. Ducks, Nurse Ducks. I had a lot of holiday ducks that I handed out
That's
for like
cute.
Halloween. There's this duck that's inside a pumpkin. It's so cute.
Oh my god, I want one.
A bajillion of those.
I still have one. You should send one my way.
I do not, because everybody wants that one, and they sell them in like dozens, right? And there's only like 3 or 4 of a design in the whole dozen, and everybody wants the duck and the pumpkin. Everybody. I should just get some to hand out to trick-or-treaters. We don't get any trick-or-treaters, though. I should just give my friends trick-or-treat bags. Oh. I am so tired. We tried to leave the fair at like 9 last night and got caught in the people leaving the fair traffic. We thought that the Beach Boys were playing till 10, but they didn't play till 10. They only played till like 9:30. Okay. So we snuck out at 9, found the bathroom, and then the concert was over.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
It was. All right. Try 57 on Barbarian Duck. I like the name Duckbarian. That's cute. I really like this duck's face. It's too bad that I just made it too big. What I have to do is make more of a chibi style duck, like I did with the witch duck. If I can.
Muted there? So
I'm not muted.
No, I was
Oh.
muted, I said.
Oh.
So Saturday I woke up and hung out with this girl and her spouse, and we chatted, and then like I went to go lay down and take a nap because I was tired. Everyone was tired, so we all just kind of parted ways after a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And she was just like, I'm surprised we aren't dating yet. And I was like, then why aren't we? And she's like, that's a good question. And then then like 30 minutes later, she's like, you want to be my girlfriend? I was like, yeah. So I'm a girlfriend again, finally. After many years of struggle. This one feels really good. Put it that way.
This one better, so I switched back to
You
it.
went back to the big head, the big
Yeah.
head Barian. Maybe it's big head Barian, the Duck Lord or something. The Duck Lordess. Duck Barian.
Do Duckbarians have swords or axes?
What? Maybe both. Both.
They only have so many wings, you know.
One's on its back. Choose one that'd be on
Oh.
its back.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's the extra weapon in case it gets disarmed. She gets disarmed. Excuse me. Oh, you should give her a padded, like an armored bra or something.
Why? Ducks don't have boobs.
Because
Ducks don't have boobs.
Because that's what female barbarians wear. I don't know.
I'm gonna give her like a cool barbarian necklace, though.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, see, that's good. Now you're thinking barbarian necklace, big, like with like claws on it, from like. Oh, what if it's like a cat claw or something of some sort on the necklace? Like, I don't know. Just thinking.
Claws.
Bird talons.
Yeah.
I'm sure they get attacked by larger predatory birds too.
Yes.
Look, if an eagle wants to snatch your ass out the water, he's gonna snatch your ass out the water, you know.
Barbarian.
Meow. So yeah, sorry, I don't know. I'm in a weird headspace today, so you know. How was your week?
Mine is excluded. We went to the fair.
Oh yeah. How was that outside of missing the Beach Boys?
We didn't miss the Beach
Or
Boys.
missing the end of the Beach Boys.
It was good. They did a nice tribute. Well, John Stamos did a nice tribute to Bob Saget, so that was really sweet.
Aw.
Yeah. And they teased him a lot. They love to tease John Stamos about things.
Things.
And one of the Beach Boys did a duet with his daughter again. They do, like, last time we saw them, he also did the same duet with his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So, but she's older now, so it was less cute, but more in tune. So it's a trade-off.
Interesting.
Yeah, because like she's pretty much an adult now. Before she was a kid, and so like she was not in tune, but it was adorable. And now she's like an adult, and she can sing better.
That's great. Oh my god.
And
Hmm?
and I got to see the things that I entered in the fair.
Oh, that's cool. How'd you do, by the
Yeah.
way?
Well, I entered 8 photos. One got a second,
One's got
and
a
one
what?
got
Sorry,
an honor
I was calling
second.
a second.
One
Okay.
got second,
Nice.
and one got honorable mention, which was I was really proud of that.
That's
Not
so
the ones
cool.
that I expected, but yeah,
Hey, but that's what art is, though. You make it,
Yeah.
and then you don't know what happens after that, right? You just
right.
release it into the world and
And-
hope people like it or connect with it in some way.
My doily also got second. I saw the doily. Oh, I should have taken a picture
That's
of the doily that got
cool.
first.
That doily was awesome, by the way.
The doily that got first was really awesome. I was super impressed. I was like, wow.
So you're like, don't even
I
feel
want-
bad. You're like, well, shit, I can't even feel bad. This shit's good, you know? Like,
Yeah, no.
when it's
so
like
good. I
super
was like,
good like that, you're like, fuck, I can't even get like butthurt about this shit. Cause like,
I am proud to come in second to that doily.
yeah, that
because
was some
a
good
really
shit.
good doily.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, and then I entered 6 poems and 3 short stories,
Okay.
and I got 7 firsts and 1 honorable mention.
Holy shit. What? God damn. My sister just flexing her artistic muscles over here.
Because I entered, you're only allowed to enter one thing per
Category.
genre. So,
Yeah.
So I entered.
One into everything.
Well, no, they had
Just one into everything, because you never know.
They have a limit on how many entries total you're allowed to enter, but yeah.
Alright. That's
I
just
did.
great, though. I mean, damn. Congratulations. You earned that with your amazing work.
And I entered in no art whatsoever.
Yeah, you did. That was all art.
I mean, like, no drawing.
Fair. You probably
But I did-
would have done good there, too.
No, because I'd have to enter in professional, right? Because
I
I've
don't know.
been published. No, I would
Oh.
have entered. And,
You
and I
have-
was like,
You
I
have been in
don't-
published. That's a good point.
Yeah.
I do
So
keep
I'm
forgetting
like-
that you did that book. I still need to get a copy of it.
I have it. Ian gave me it like 2 months ago, and
Oh.
I have to mail it. I'm a terrible sister.
Oh, I can't wait, though. That's awesome. I can't wait to own
Yeah.
that. I've always wanted to own that, and I moved while it was still in production. And then I was during the lost years when you actually published it, so I was just gone. You know, that was when I was with Jamie 2 and Callie, and I was depression zone. I was just gone from everybody's lives back then.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's just what happened. It's the past now. The past is just something you wake up from. Just remember that.
Okay.
Okay? The past is
Okay.
something you wake up from.
But the professional, they only had fine art, and I'm not a fine artist, so.
I mean, you are fine and you are an artist, but I see what
Yeah. Yeah.
you mean. I see what you mean.
I'm like, that is not the kind of art I do. So, I mean, like, I don't actually need validation on that either.
Yeah,
So,
you did good.
Yeah.
Or damn, you know?
I just am trying to explain to myself that I need to write more, and I am fighting it. So I'm like, look, if you enter this writing into the fair and you do well with it, you will have to write more. And I'm like, dang, damn it.
Well, you made it, JL. Congrats. Hello, everyone in chat. I see some names I know. Thank you all for showing up. I appreciate you. I'm in a weird mood, so this is going to be I think, a little idiosyncratic from our normal shows. Last week was our 1 year anniversary. Next week is our first guest in a while, and that is my sister Velociducky right there. We're not blood sisters. She's my found sister, and I am the person who constantly tweets that found family is more important than blood family. Because guess what? It's true. Because you choose those people to be in your life. Those people choose to put up your bullshit. They don't think they have some weird obligation to. They choose to, you know? So, that's why I stand firmly by found family is more important than blood family. Not that blood family is not important. Some people, I understand, very family-centered. Blood, that's not to say that blood family is not important. But the people who choose to be in your life, even though through all your dumb bullshit, those are the people, you know?
I have to point out we've been putting up with each other's bullshit for 24 years.
It's true. It's been a lot of years of bullshit from both of us.
Yeah.
From both of us.
Yeah, we've both had our share of like bovine excretion. Hello, Ocha. Hello.
Bovine? You say bullshit. Why can't you say bullshit?
I was being, I don't know, hoity-toity.
I literally said the fuck word like 2 minutes ago.
I said bovine excretion because I like to be fancy. Besides, you said it, and then that would have been redundant if I also said it.
Bullshit. Are you excited about Cobra Kai JL season 5? I hear it's a good show. I haven't watched it yet. Hold on, I have a queue for my shows, so it's hard to keep track of what episode I'm on. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 movies on the queue right now, behind Twin Peaks and Adventures of Briscoe County Jr. One show for each, Justin and I. So that's where I'm at in shows. I haven't started a page for anyone else because I'm not watching shows with anyone else. I watched one show with my friend Chris, and I made the mistake of not making any notes, and I regret that because I got lost near the end of what episode we were on. So never do that again. Anytime I start a show with anybody, it's going on the spreadsheet. Been watching Princess Half Demon. Hey, you told me about that before. Karate Kid films as well. Yeah, you getting prepped? You getting excited, huh? Watch all the seasons in preparation to JL. I do that sometimes. Like when Book of Boba Fett or Mandalorian finally get another season, I'll probably have to go back and rewatch the previous season just to remind myself where we're at status quo wise.
We watched all of the Marvel movies in preparation for, what was the last? The Fiddly Flop one.
Fiddly Flop one. Those are words. Yeah. Yep. You said words just now.
Avengers. It was the last one at the time, which again doesn't help.
Endgame?
Huh? Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
After Endgame came out, me and Sarah did a rewatch of everything.
Yeah.
And then we're up track.
We watched like all of the Marvel movies in like a month up to Endgame, and I got burnt out on Marvel movies after that. I was like, done. But I really, really need to finish WandaVision and then the rest. I just keep getting distracted. Oh,
so Sarah, not my girlfriend, but Sarah, our friend Sarah, that we've both known since high school. Me and her have watched. We started beginning of 2020 when we reconnected. After being, because, bad frontier years, I'm going to call it. The frontier years. Me and her started watching movies together, like, every week. And then we started watching we started watching all the Star Wars movies together, so we watched them all in order and ready, and we watched all 9 movies, like, one a week. So that's how I don't get burnt out. It's only once a week.
That's a good precedent.
And then,
set. Oh,
like, what'll happen is we will watch movies, and then when we watch a few more movies, then we're like, we should watch and they were mostly like DC superhero movies. We started watching a bunch of the cartoons, and then I was like,
Yeah, I
we
heard
should
you
watch the
guys-
Marvel movies, and so we started watching. We did a start because she had missed some of the Marvel movies, and I had missed some of the Marvel series. So together we completed each other's lexicon.
I heard you guys watched Zootopia. How did you like that?
There's good and bad about Zootopia. I really liked it, but
Mhm.
it is to be said that it is propaganda, but it's also railing against corruption in cops. So it's like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. And corruption in government.
Yeah, I mean, and political corruption, and I'm like, it's pretty deep. It's trying to say something at least, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it works in the good cop myth. The problem is the brotherhood of being a cop. Like, I don't have to get, not getting political. I'm just saying, like, the whole
There
good
was a
cop
lot.
myth is fueled by these kind of things. So this is technically propaganda because it's the myth of the good cop, right? But the problem is
Right.
good cops turn their back on bad things because of brotherhood and like cops against everyone else mentality that
Well,
they're
that's-
fed, being cops.
That's why the rest of the police force was like, "You're out." But there was a lot in that movie. Like, oh, it's just a kids' film. It's never just a kids' film. People, never. Unless it is about singing penguins, and then it is probably a waste of 3 hours, in my opinion.
The fact that it's propaganda, like, I can still enjoy a movie even if it's propaganda. I just have to acknowledge it's definitely propaganda. That being said, it's a 7 out of 10 propaganda, and it was actually just a really fun movie about and they there's a very thinly veiled parable about like not believing in racist nonsense, but like that felt like it was bludgeoning me over the head. So I don't know. There's like things I liked about it. I really liked the characters, especially the main character's name, who was I'm now blanking on. Judy, thank you. Judy, yeah. She's a rabbit. My brain couldn't think of the word rabbit just now. That's fun. And she comes up becoming buddies with there's like an anti-predator sentiment, which is basically just the thinly veiled racism
Yes.
parable. But like, she ends up being friends with the cop. Again, becoming friends with a criminal who is a fox, a petty criminal, mind you.
Well, except for tax evasion, that was pretty bad.
I know, tax evasion is a serious crime. To me, it's petty. I don't care.
amount.
Corporations
Oh.
avoid tax all the time. Like, I don't. Well, why? Go after them. Leave me
Hang on, I'm
leave me alone.
dropping everything.
Uh-oh.
Everything fell.
I'll take you off the screen.
Eh,
You don't have to worry about it.
I think it was I think everything fell after, or I was done falling, but I also lost my pencil.
So I felt like the anti-racism thing was bludgeoned over the head, which is probably just for the little kids in the audience. Fine.
Yeah.
Fine, okay? Nothing wrong with that. I had seen 10,000 movies. I am perfectly willing to say that a kid will not have any problem with any of that. Great.
Yeah. It might be.
As a kid, I probably would give this like a. As a kid, I'd probably give this like a 9 out of 10. I would have probably loved the shit out of this. Okay. So just because I would love the shit out of this, absolutely would love this.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
As an adult, I'm looking at it from different eyes. So to be clear,
like Fern Gully was very hammered it into you, about environmentalism.
subtle at
Very
all.
heavy-handed. Huh?
It's not subtle at all. No.
Yeah. But as kids, it really made an impact. This was the first thing I ever saw
Exactly.
about environmentalism.
You watch Captain Planet, which I have a great
Oh yeah.
fondness
Captain
and
Planet.
nostalgia for. Okay.
Yeah.
you watch it now, it's really like hammy. It's really silly, but it doesn't matter. It was like the first example of fighting pollution, fighting for the planet. And the funny thing is, the older generation's looking at us complaining because like we're trying to fight for this planet, you know? Holy
But
shit!
who wrote that story? Who wrote
Right,
that
but
story?
like they're fucking the ones who wrote that shit for us to read when we were kids. So whose fucking fault is it? You raised us.
It was very
The thing is-
heavy-handed, and we got the message.
The generation after us, like every other generation before it, looks down on the upcoming generation, and all I have to say is, you raised us. You raised us like this. That's the only answer. You raised us like this. We're this way because you raised us like this. That's it.
And that is why we all like charcuterie boards,
So-
too.
As an adult, I think Zootopia is a solid 7 out of 10 film. It's lighthearted and fun. Though, like I said, Mark stars for propaganda and some bludgeon over my head, not subtle messaging. But like, those are minor things. This is about a silly little movie about a rabbit becoming a cop with a criminal fox. And hey, you know, like, alright, sure. Fuck it. It's pretty good. You know? Like, yeah. Didn't hate it. Had a lot of fun with it.
It also had some good messaging about owning up to your mistakes and apologizing.
That is, and changing as a person. And growing
Yes,
as a
and-
person.
Yes,
And accepting that you can be wrong. And
Yeah.
do wrong and still end up being a good person.
Yep.
Because we all make some fucking mistakes, you know?
Yep.
I love movies, by the way. That being said, I've seen a lot of, like, interesting movies this week. I saw Parasite. Have you seen Parasite from 2019?
2019?
Yeah, it's the Korean film.
No.
Oh, it's very good. It is. I'm not gonna be able to talk about that movie without spoiling it. I'm
Okay.
just like I have 2 weeks to figure out how to talk about that movie because we don't have an episode recording this week, but next week we will, and then we'll have to talk about Parasite. And I'm gonna say, Justin, what did you think? And I'm just gonna be able. Hopefully, I'm gonna find the words when it's my turn to talk. Like this is one of those movies that's kind of complex. It's talking
I've
about
been
3
having-
different strata of people, all existing in the same space, underneath each other's noses, and how everybody lives in a parasitic way. The top gains wealth from the bottom, you know, feeds on like there's like a cycle of like despair. The rich have like all this big house full of nothing, and their lives are full of nothing, you know, and they're like just everything superficially added to their home for appearances. And then you have another family who was rich and is now in a smaller apartment that they are losing because they are slowly falling down the socioeconomic ladder. And then you have people who are homeless, and they're living underneath our noses, like in our society, and we see their perspective, and not even our society. This is Korean society. It's exemplifying a problem of their society, but it's relatable to our society because ours is just iniquitous as theirs. You know. So. Anyway. Interesting movie. I would highly recommend it. It was. I would say that Parasite's not for everyone. The title and the director makes you think it's probably going to be a horror movie, but there's not really. It's more of just it's a drama. Some thrilling elements.
Would you do me a favor?
Yeah, what's up?
Can you please text Glenn and let him know that I took 1 naproxen and 1 Tylenol arthritis at 12:41? You can message him in Messenger.
Okay.
If he doesn't know, I'm going to forget when I took
Hold
it,
on.
and I don't
Hold
want
on.
to overtake.
What? Okay, spell the one word. Oh wait, what am I? Tessera. God damn it! Not Yeshua. Yeshua took What? Give me the number.
1,
1. Okay.
Tylenol arthritis. And you just put TA.
Tylenol. I can type arthritis. I'm not fucking dumb.
I can't type arthritis.
I
when
typed in
use
Arthur in my fucking phone. Like, do you mean this? I'm like, yes, thank you. I am a notoriously bad speller. I will just write with my flow of my thoughts as fast as I can, and then sometimes I'm looking at my own work, I'm like trying to like suss out what the fuck I'm trying to say, which is why sometimes I tweet absolute fucking nonsense. Anyway,
And
what's
also
the
one naproxen.
one? Spell that, please.
NAP.
Oh, hey, naproxen, got it.
Yes.
Hey, it came up with suggestions, so excellent.
Thank you. Otherwise, I won't know when I took them.
Understood.
That's
I texted him. I on Messenger.
Thank you. Thank you.
When does he check that stuff?
I'll just tell him when he gets home that he
Okay.
about that, and it's really just a record for me. But I suppose you could have messaged me.
I could have. Oops. Next time, let me
well.
know to message you. I should just do that. Oh, I'm so high. Okay, so let me see. Let me catch up in chat because JL has just been going on and on about stuff. I need to get caught up. Alright, kid films. Yeah, I don't care about Yashime. Don't care. Don't care about that cartoon anime at all. Also getting TV series Secret of the Nim. Oh, we are. That's cool. It's going to be called Rats of Nim. Ooh, I'm excited for that. I like Secrets of Nim a lot. A series for called Rats of Nim would be perfect. I hope it's good.
There's a book series of the Rats of Nim, and Mrs. Frisbee and the Rats of Nim is like only one of the books.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
We also got the brand new manga. Oh, I don't care about that. I've been watching A Haunting for Halloween. A Haunting for Halloween? Is that what you're saying? JL's better than me at typing, at spelling words. A Haunting for Halloween? Yep, okay, A Haunting for Halloween. Gotcha. Halloween. We are getting close, huh?
Yes, it's August, so it's officially Halloween.
Oh, it's Halloween every day. Don't even. So, like you turn around, you look at like you look. Oh, it's Easter. Well, that just means the Easter rabbit's wearing a fucking a pumpkin Halloween costume because you can't not have Halloween jack-o'-lanterns somewhere. A haunted Halloween. Okay, this. Got it. Yeah, that's not my thing. That makes sense that it's your thing. It would have been like perfect.
Craft Halloween.
Hey, our resident newshound Raptor Rivera. How's it going, my brother?
Hi, Raptor.
YouTube is doing a live stream of a... Oh. I don't care. Wow. That's so weird. For the most scariest episode. Okay. You're fine in yourself. I am very high and very blunt about my opinions right now. I had a little rough morning. But I was able to gather myself before showtime. We're all good.
Morning.
What's that?
I said, I am sorry to hear you had a rough morning.
It happens. I shouldn't be allowed to engage with people. Like, my phone should literally have a fucking breathalyzer. I blow into it, it's like, you're not high enough to talk to people. Got it. Okay.
Oh.
And I have to put the phone down, and because I will just, on my computer too, like, I shouldn't be allowed to be logged into any services until I've smoked at least enough weed to be fucking on my ceiling, because I can't deal with people sober. I just can't. I want to be much more kinder than I am when I'm sober, because I'm in pain. It's hard to be kind when I'm in pain, you know.
I get that. I get that really well. You're doing a barbarian duck today.
Duckbarian.
Yeah, duckbarian.
I'm doing okay though. Everything said, it was a little bit rough. Sometimes, like, an emotional hit me and it's like a tidal wave, and so I have to like. I will have a meltdown over something innocuous, and I know it's probably innocuous, so I excuse myself from existence for a little while, and have my little meltdown. I literally close whatever social media app I'm having that over, right? And literally just have chill out time. Me, the bong, some cool music. I don't look at fucking anything. I don't watch a video. I don't watch anything. I just think about how I could have better responded, because sometimes I before I think better, I say shit, and it's like it's an emotional response that I need to learn how to. I'm trying to be it better, not learn how to. It's not. I'm trying to get better at I'm not reactive doing things, and so I just step away, take my minutes to compose myself, right, and just chill the fuck out, have my emotions happen, and just and then go back and re-engage and apologize if I said some shitty thing or I was rude or callous. Sometimes it can be, sometimes without meaning to, like it's like that's how you better ourselves. But I have to give myself self-reflection time, Glenn says thanks.
Okay. Thank you.
No problemo. Always here to help. You know me.
Like that.
In my past life, I was not a good person, so I just concentrate on bettering myself in every way that I can.
This is too incredibly detailed for saying this.
I fucking love this, but take your breaks. Make sure you don't do it over your wrist, okay?
Yep, it's a wrist break. Sorry.
Oh, I forgot to put you on stream.
Oh no!
Look, we were having art and tea. I super sorry, chat. That is the effect of being stoned. Look at my wonderful sister's art. Can you move the art up a little bit, please?
This way?
A little bit more. Tiny bit. No, yeah, there you go. That'll work.
Let me just adjust.
I just want to make sure it's all on screen,
Mm-hmm.
And now it's not on stream at all because you're covering it.
I'm just adjusting.
I apologize, chat. I'm lost in the sauce a little bit. I'm sauced in the lost. I don't know if I'm using that right. Probably not. I don't care.
How's this?
I need to move the art up.
Up here?
And right. You need to move the art. There you go. Yeah, alright. We're on stream.
Oh, I can't reach it now.
Well, I didn't do that. I was just trying to tell you where it'd be seen.
I'm just trying to adjust the thingamabob so that I can get it better angled.
Ah. 106
How's
degrees
that?
in New York City today, so I'm doing the best I can at this point. Oh,
Ew,
please take
that
care of
is
yourself. Please
uncomfortable.
drink lots of water. Please take lots of shades breaks as you can, because, like, holy fuck, it's hot out there. For me,
Yeah.
it's, I gotta update. I haven't updated in a while. It's 81. By the time we're done here, it's gonna be about 97, 98. And my room's closed up, and I don't have any air circulating, so it's gonna get real hot.
Please take care of yourself too.
I am drinking water. I have 2 more waters here and another water there, so I have lots of water. I have 4 bottles of water on hand, 3 bottles extra on water on hand. I had half a bottle here. This started this morning with half a bottle.
Do you at least have a room fan?
No.
Oh.
Nothing I can do about it. I mean, the chances of us being here the whole 4 hours is slim because you're still trying to take it easy, you know? So it's not like it's going to be a big deal. And since my dad's retiring, he's like, doesn't care if I smoke with my bedroom door open anymore, so I can at least, as soon as we're done here, I'll just open the door and be just fine. We're all good. It's all good. It'll be good.
He's planning on making a smoking room, so I would hope he no longer has a problem.
Well, it's a porch. It's an enclosed porch. It's not like, it's
Just
not like
it
part
is
of the house,
still
technically.
a facility for smoking.
Yeah, I can just open my bedroom window and blow my smoke into the smoking room. It's going to be great. I'm doing okay because I'm a little bit high. A little bit higher than the sky.
I'm having a fairly high pain day myself.
I'm so sorry, sis, because
I did it to myself.
a lot of my pain has evaporated now that I've gotten a chair that is a ergonomic chair, and actually lets me be equal with my fucking keyboard, so I can write. In
Really
fact,
good.
why is this so low? I think this.
The chairs at the fair were very bad chairs, and I couldn't sit in them very long because they got very painful.
It's sinking again. This is a tighten it or make me looser? I think it's tighten. Okay. Oh, we're good now. Oh yeah, because my feet don't touch the ground because I'm too fucking short. Because my table doesn't adjust at all. It's literally just table legs. I mean, I could just have my dad cut the ends off them, and that would just be so much work at this point. But it's literally coffee table legs on a piece of plywood with some duct tape on the edge, so I don't get splinters.
Splinters are bad.
But I mean, that's literally what I have here. It's just a piece of plywood. So
But it
you
Flat
cut
hard
out because you got high pitched.
But it is flat. It is a flat hard surface.
Yeah,
So
it's mostly flat. It's kind of bowing inward a little bit because guess what? It's a piece of plywood. And it's got a bunch of heavy crap on it. Most of the heavy stuff's on the edges though, but there's still some sag. Not as much as it could be, I think. But when I move, I'll probably just get a desk from Goodwill or some shit. Not Goodwill, but an independent thrift store probably. Hopefully, I'll be close enough to go to something like that.
Independent thrift stores. Okay. All right. Let me try squishing this closer to me.
Oh, you're back? Okay. Have you rested
I
enough?
am.
Are you sure?
No,
Oh.
but
I like your
I
nails, by the
also-
way.
Oh, thank you. They're fireworks.
I meant to say something earlier and I forgot, and then I saw your nails again, and I'm like, okay.
For my birthday, because I deserve fireworks.
Your birthday? What the fuck? What's your
My birthday's on Friday.
Oh, it is. Look at that. Fuck. And then everyone's fucking birthday. My dad's birthday is tomorrow. Eric's birthday is Sunday. Nick's birthday, may he rest in peace, is on the 22nd. I have a doctor's appointment apparently on September 1st. I forgot about that. That's cool. Yeah, life took a interesting left turn. Didn't I expect things to go this way? But I'm here, and everything's okay.
Braid this is, but
Huh?
said, I don't know what kind of a blade this is, but that's what it is.
It's a blade. It's a cool fantasy blade. You know, duck barbarians don't exist, so it's okay. You can make whatever weapon you want. Does he have a duckbill piercing? Is that a pierced duck?
It does.
That's
yes.
amazing. I love that.
Thank you.
I fucking love that little bit of detail.
Also has weird, fluffy duck armor on one shoulder only. Need to fix his necklace and made it too.
Oh yeah, and also Castle Fest was this weekend, so I got to watch lots of cool performances.
What's this weekend?
It was the last weekend. This last weekend was Castle Fest, so I got watched lots of good musical performances. It's a medieval fantasy and neo-pagan music film like festival. And you can pay like $15 to just like watch all the full performances on their website. Like I was like, cool, I'm down with that.
Take some classes on publishing children's books.
It's like 15 euros, which is I think actually like $25, but whatever. It was not that expensive. And what did you say? Sorry.
I said I signed up to take a class on publishing children's books, so
Ooh.
that's yeah.
You're gonna start flexing your hands at the stuff, huh? Wow, you can actually make your work. You do your work here on Art and Tea, and then if you're making a children's book, you can make your art here on the stream. It's like a behind the scenes type thing.
I could, except for the fact that I don't want to illustrate it.
Oh, that's fair. Fair.
I mean, I've illustrated a book once. It was hard.
Yeah. Oh, you're just gonna write.
And that was something like I
That's
knew
cool.
I know how to draw people. I drew people. I don't know how to draw cows. And for some inexplicable reason, the thing I wrote is about cows.
But
Oh,
what? Okay.
yeah, it's about cows.
Okay. Well, hey, that's cool. I look forward to when you move forward on that project. 'Cause that's not, I like the cool things you come up with. So I'm a little high. Sorry, I sound a little awkward. I'm a little fumbly today.
It's okay. I'm also fumbly, but it's just because I'm tired.
Oh, I mean,
I did too much.
I had one of those nights where I slept but didn't sleep, and I've been like that for a few days now. So I'm like, and then before that, I wasn't even sleeping. So it's been a rough week of insomnia, but like, last night at least I slept. It just wasn't a lot, and then it was in big chunks of not sleeping in the middle. But I did sleep because I did blink, and next thing I know, it was like hours later, and that's how I know I slept. I know it was hours later because it was like brighter in my room when I blinked my eyes open. It was one of those. It was a little unnerving, but that's how it works sometimes. So I know I slept, but it didn't feel like sleep because nothing happened. I just blinked and it was awake.
That's hard. I'm sorry.
Ba 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 ba.
I don't even know what I'm drawing anymore. I'm just adding things.
Yeah, Karate Kid 4 was the best, and I'll fight anybody who says otherwise. That's not true. It's actually not that great, but it was pretty good. It was better than number 3. It's all I have to say. I haven't seen Cobra Kai yet, and I will eventually.
I haven't seen Karate Kid in decades.
I have a very long list of movies or shows to watch before it. I only watch a few episodes a week of any show, so it's like I've been hanging out with people who watch Evangelion. I've been hanging out with people who watch. I sat through a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure episode yesterday. That was a bizarre experience having seeing none of the show and then watching the season 4 episode. Like, oh, what is happening? It's so weird. Oh, what else here? Oh yeah, there's some 90s cooking anime. And I can't remember what that one's called. And then bits of SpongeBob here and there. And like I have a bunch of shows. I'm just like, wow, I don't know. I'm not invested in any of them. It's just hanging out with people. For me, it was like hanging out with
Wait.
people. But
We're supposed to watch more Tick.
more what?
Tick.
You high pitched and now I couldn't hear you. What?
Oh, sorry. At some point, we're supposed to watch more of the Tick.
Yes. Yes, we should. You have to let me know when you're available. And hope I'm available at the same time. And, you know, we gotta keep doing that until we figure it out.
Well, I'm not available on Tuesdays. I have plans with a friend.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Plans with my sister.
Wow.
So.
She's lucky. do, 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 do. The Karate Kid remake wasn't bad. It just shouldn't have been called the Karate Kid.
Yeah,
the Kung
I
Fu
agree
Kid.
with
That's it. That's my only complaint. Otherwise, I think it was an okay film. Rather mediocre. Some people like it. Some people hate it. Type deal. You know. I lately like I saw some incredible fucking movies this week though. So I saw Parasite, Lady from Shanghai. Both which I rated 8 out of 10. I watched Punishment Park, which was a 10 out of 10 movie. That was also one of the earliest examples of found footage. I think the Connection is the earliest found footage film at 1961. Punishment Park is at 71. There's another movie in between them, I think. I haven't seen yet, called David Holzman's Diary at 1967. So I'm closing in and watching all the previous stuff that predates Cannibal Holocaust and found footage. There's a Japanese film that's in a Criterion Collection set I have to watch that may or may not be found footage also. Which is like but it's like cinema, at this point in time, it's just cinema verite films under the premise of being found footage. And it wouldn't be until the 90s when we'd see like actual found footage. So this is all like proto found footage stuff. But it's still found footage, just stuff that happened before the boom created by Blair Witch. Like there's some in the 80s and some in the 70s and some just so on and so forth. And it's just here and there are found footage films, but it becomes a genre somewhere in the 90s when there's this glut of movies. Before it was like 8 movies in the genre, 10 movies in the genre, and then suddenly after Blair Witch there was 100 movies, 500 movies. There's probably 5,000. I could say there's probably 5,000 found footage films right now. I could probably easily say that. They're some of the easiest and lowest budget films to make, which is not a bad thing. In fact, I watched Ganjiam Haunted Asylum, which is a Korean found footage film. Very similar in premise to Grave Encounters, which is a U.S.-made one, but completely different in execution. It's about a different culture. It's talking about different things about their society and their mental health facilities and how people treated those people and their culture in the past. Like, I'm starting to see some interesting connections to our society and South Korea societies in uncomfortable ways. So it's interesting. The Connection, which I saw also since the last time we hung out, was incredible. It was about this. Maybe we talked about that. I don't know. It was about this guy who is like a director, and he's trying to direct a movie on jazz performers in New York, on the specific jazz group, and he's like constantly clashing with them because they're just laying around and doing drugs most of the time, and like the premise is that this guy did this movie and it was never released. And Shirley Clark, the actual director of the movie, was when we found, quote unquote, found the footage and released it. So that's the idea. Hey, boring info guy. So, yeah. So the Connection is technically one of the first found footage film of note. Maybe there's more, but that's the earliest one I could find. I mean, you never know. There could have been one set in the silent era. I don't fucking know. There's so many movies lost from that era that we'll never see. Great job in Couch Tomatoes as of late. You two are nearly at episode 30. Are we really? Wow. Damn. Not bad for the fact that like sometimes we'll go a whole month without doing an episode. A very loud conversation outside my window. I apologize.
We can only hear it sometimes.
Harry Stream can hear it the whole time.
Oh. Okay, well, I can only hear it sometimes, so I'm only sort of distracted by it. But I'm making a barbarian duck.
Under my art direction. So, yeah.
To make an entire D&D set of ducks now.
Oh, that'd be cool. We should do a rogue duck after this one. Maybe don't overdo it, but like, you know. Keep doing the series as we go.
Yeah. All depends. I'm out of coffee. I'm sad.
I'll never be able to stream during the day again because my dad will be out here smoking weed and having loud conversations on the phone with people.
Oh no!
Yeah, I have the feeling that's what's gonna happen, and it's just like, okay, guess I will be a nighttime streamer only. I've been considering becoming a nighttime streamer because, like my whole polycule and every other person I flirt and converse with is pretty much in bed by 9 p.m. So I'm like, okay, what if I started streaming at 10?
Can't do nighttime though, because my husband has to get up at 4:30 in the morning.
I'm very aware it's just gonna cause a lot of problems with our stream here. The fact that he's gonna be probably out there, because nobody's ever given a fuck about what I'm doing. I don't care if I deem it important. To them, it's meaningless. So, you know, that's just the way it is.
Bad faces.
That's the way it is sometimes. The eye of the duck.
What?
What's that over the eye of the duck?
I'm attempting to make the blue painty paint, but I tried Googling it and I'm not finding anything.
I'm moving to push to talk mode.
Maybe I should Google barbarian face paint. Barbarian face paint. Well, there's a lot of variation here.
Oh wait, it doesn't matter because I still have to unmute for the stream. Is there a push to talk option on fucking OBS? I wonder.
Oops.
Tess, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I have to figure out how to do push to talk on my broadcast because that's not going to work for this. So that's cool. I realize. Anyway, I like that. That's kind of like a white mana symbol around his eye. It's kind of cool. It's obviously like some sort of sun pattern, I would think, but like
Yes, it's supposed to be a sun pattern.
yeah, which is what the white mana symbol is. Just saying.
Ah.
Yeah. So yeah. I gotta go. Be right back, chat. 1 second. I'll have to figure that out off stream because I can't figure out quickly how to do push to talk on OBS, or if that's even a possibility. I might have to like get some plugin. I don't know. That might be the only solution I get for daytime streaming, is a push to talk function, because then I don't have to keep pushing this button up here, which is there's a delay from pushing this button, turning it on, and you can actually hear me, which is why sometimes you don't get a whole sentence from me, because I forget.
Oh.
But if I could put it on push to talk and mute from the OBS side, I could just use a key press to turn it on and off, which would be instantaneous, because this would just be on but not being fed to the stream when I'm not pushing the button down.
That would be helpful.
Yes, so something I have to figure out. I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure if I looked, I could find a plugin that does it, but I wonder if there's a way to do it inside OBS. I don't know. What is best in life? To swim, go quack, and to hear the lamentations of women going, "Oh, look at the cute duck burying. Quack! Quack!" Oh, what? You can't. Can you do raccoons?
I probably could if I practiced them.
No. I say you could do a raccoon thief, but you know.
But then it wouldn't be a duck.
That's true.
I did a velociraptor. Well, actually, I did a pyroraptor thief, but it was French, and it was stealing a baguette.
Baguette.
Well, because
It's a fun word.
The pyroraptor was discovered in France, right?
Was it? Okay.
Yes.
Mm.
The pyroraptor was discovered in France, so it's a
Mhm.
French dinosaur.
Oui, oui.
And so it had. Wait, was it? Yeah, it had a. Like, I think I'm getting the name wrong. Hyra something, but it's the thief raptor. Anyway, is what they named it after. So it's stealing of a baguette in France.
That's cute.
Unfortunately, that is lost on my old Facebook, and well, I need to find my notebook.
You have
I
it
have a
somewhere,
dinosaur.
probably packed in a box. To be fair.
I actually do. I have an entire notebook of 30 dinosaurs that I drew in October.
That's cool.
Not 31. I did draw 31, but
But you lost one of them. Yeah. The
I
one's
gave one of
lost.
them- I gave one away.
You should make a new one just to put back in the book. Just a new dinosaur. It doesn't matter if it looks the same or as the old one. Just a new one. Then you can go back to saying it's 31, and you can publish maybe a 31 days of dinosaur like postcard set or something. I don't know.
Requires work.
Yeah, I guess that does, doesn't it?
Making work.
I'm just suggesting things. I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Not like-
I'm just a suggester. I'm suggestive.
None of them
Ooh.
are in color. They're all in black and white, so I'd have to. They're all
Oh.
sketches.
They can be black and white
Wait.
sketches. That'd be fine. That's
Actually,
cool.
maybe one was colored. I don't know.
Postcard can be whatever
Yeah,
it
that-
wants. I've seen some cool things done with postcards. So
I like my trick-or-treating dinosaur. Dead trick-or-treating dinosaurs.
well, I like everything Halloween related. So yeah, same. I think I remember that for some reason. Did you post those on Facebook? So it's like I'm sure you should
I
have
did
seen.
post those on Facebook.
I think I did see those.
Yeah, I had a whole folder of dinosaurs on Facebook that I did.
Rip.
Yeah, very sad. But my uncle, you know how I was sad about losing all my dead people?
Yeah.
So my uncle went on my grandmother's computer, right? And he
Oh.
didn't realize he was in her Facebook. She was still logged in. And so he went and he sent me a friend request thinking he was sending it to me from his Facebook. But
Oh.
so I am friends again with my grandmother, even though
Oh.
I've lost her. Yeah, so I
Big
got one of my dead
hugs.
people back. I
Big
still don't have
hugs.
my grandfather or any of my friends that have died, but at least I have my grandmother back.
Mm-hmm. Big hugs. Oh. At least you got, everything you can reclaim, right? Just,
Right. Look, I'm so sparkly.
I know, they're pretty. Ah. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. So watching, going back to Castle Fest, I was watching one of the performances, and they decided to, as a joke, start playing the whole fucking Vengabus song on a bunch of like, ancient instruments. It was quite funny, but like, yeah, now the Vengabus is stuck in my fucking head. The Venga Boys. Let's get this party going. Thanks, Six Flags. You made that. You kept that alive in the zeitgeist for too long. Oh, almost time to pull out ET for Halloween. Yeah, good point. Dungeons and Ducks. I like that.
Yeah, Dungeons and Ducks. That's awesome.
Board Ample Guy came up with that 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I'm just. It's been. I'm a bit of a space cadet. Like I posted last night. They won't let me be an astronaut, so I decided to be a space cadet. So I've just been like, and I'm owning that in a positive way, even though I know it's used negatively against people. I know.
I think I tweeted something, but I can't remember.
Okay.
Oh, I replied to your tweet. Yeah, I replied to one of your tweets.
Oh yeah, you did. It's true, you did. You did something that wasn't a bot like for once.
I couldn't find the tweet of yours that I wanted to reply to.
Okay.
So I just replied to a different tweet.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense now.
Yeah, I still don't understand how to find like posts in Twitter. I was very sad.
You can click on my picture and it takes you to my feed, and you can just scroll through the
I
feed.
I did, but like it
Could have been deleted
like,
tweet too.
Oh, you deleted a tweet?
Sometimes I delete all sorts of tweets. I'll make a dumb joke, and I get insecure about whether it's like appropriate or funny, and I'll just delete it.
No.
It's just the way it is. It's just no. Nah, it wasn't good. It happens, you know.
Well, I might have been trying to reply to a deleted tweet then, because it was one you had posted when we were doing art and tea.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe. I'm having trouble with the duck feet today, but that's okay.
Looks good to me. Remember, it's a fucking barbarian. It doesn't have to be real or like, authentic. It's just a silly little drawing that you're having fun with. We're learning to just enjoy the drawing, even if it's not anatomically correct.
No, anxiety inducing.
Yeah, you just. And here's okay. Hold on, I'm gonna quote Carrie Fisher. Be afraid, do it anyway. Your feelings about it are valid, but you should push through and make silly non-realistic duck feet.
I love you, Space Mom.
Yeah, I miss her a lot.
Me too.
That was one of the celeb deaths that hit hard.
That one, of all of the celebrity deaths, hit me the hardest.
I don't know who. It's hard to say who hit me hardest. I just sometimes an artist has an impact on me.
I mean, like, me personally.
George Perez dying, that fucking crushed me. He died not that long ago. Yeah, like, he was kind of like my artist since I was a kid. You know, I read comics when I was a kid. From before I was born, but like they were given to me by my uncle, and so like I grew up with George Perez. George Perez with me. I can get really emotional. I gotta be careful. George Perez has been with me my entire life, so like, yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I'm crying. That's cool.
I was surprised that Nichelle Nichols' death did not hit me as hard as I thought it would. But like, I also knew that she'd been in poor health and that she'd been really declining. So I was kind of like expecting it because I've been following what's been going on with her.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Sorry, chat.
It's
I'm a
okay.
big baby.
Oh, it's okay. If I talk too long about Carrie Fisher, I start crying too. So.
Yeah.
I
She was
totally get
incredible.
it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm surprised. I thought I was going to feel like more shock with Nichelle Nichols, but I think because I was expecting it, I didn't.
Yeah. Oh. Anyway, so let's turn this boat around from Depression Town. Let's go.
This barbarian duck, I need to take like a break from again. That's
No,
how I'm
you're
not
fine.
doing.
Let's just turn the subject around on something else.
I should work on my hub, but I don't feel like coloring, so I don't want to.
Fair.
Ugh.
Just chill. It's all good. Just chill and chill.
It would be easier to chill if it were cooler.
Yeah, I understand entirely. Entirely.
We brought beach balls to the Beach Boys concert, and then we threw them into people. Bye, JL.
All I heard was dancers, so I approve. Fair enough. Also, I gotta be more attentive to the chat. I am like I said, I don't know why today I'm just a space case. We're having space. I'm a space cadet. I'm just in the clouds right now. I'm in the stars, just floating about. Don't mind me. Yeah. I mean, I got emotional when Toby Hooper died, and I was supposed to turn this around, but you went silent. So we're gonna keep talking about death.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
You watch anything interesting in the last week or so?
Me watch something?
Read anything interesting?
Well, I finished the series that I was reading, called Thrive.
Okay.
And then I went back to reading Dragon School. Well, actually, the series by the same author of Dragon School that ties in with the Dragon School books, but has nothing to do with it.
Interesting.
And then I started reading a random book that Kindle Unlimited wants me to read so I can do like they have achievements.
Oh, okay.
But honestly, I lost my 90-day streak on reading.
No.
I was very bummed, so I didn't read anything yesterday either. I was like, no, I had
No.
a 90-day streak.
I
So
I got back on. I took like literally 30 days off from reading because I read like 4 different days in a week on my book, and it's just like every time I read it, it bubbles up some trauma because it's like
that's hard.
no, it's just the way it is. So like I have this right here, The Drowning Girl.
Mhm.
I'm this close to finishing this fucking book. But I'll read it, and then it'll be like one fucking sentence, and I'll just be like, oh, I need to sit this fucking down.
Aw.
It's like, oh, damn. It'll be like, it's not like I read one sentence, I'll be reading a bunch, and then one sentence will trigger it. But I got a next book, which is this trilogy of the novellas, Agents of Dreamland, Black Helicopters, and the Tenderless Asset. And then I've got the Kaiju Preservation Society that y'all recommended to me.
Glenn is very excited to have you read that. He thinks you will very
Please
much
tell him
like
to be
it.
patient. It takes me a long time to read.
I
might-
did. He's
Might
so
be as late
excited
as
over it.
next year. Just just a heads up. It's at the bottom of my watch pile, read pile, because I put it in order as I received them.
Okay. He's just excited that you will get it.
Yeah,
That
I
you
mean,
will
I
read
really
it
liked Red
eventually.
Shirts, and it feels like it's the same kind of deal, like humor wise.
Yeah. Same author.
Yeah, I know.
So.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's why I mentioned Red Shirts. Sean Scalzi. I couldn't think of his name. My brain. His name is obscured, and my brain couldn't think of his name. So it was like.
Yeah.
He also did Old Man's War, which is really good, and a bunch of other novels in that universe I haven't read. I got halfway through the second book, and then I just put it down for personal reasons that we don't need to get into, but personal outside of the book reasons.
Right.
But I really like John Scalzi's writing. He's a good writer.
Yep.
Like I need to get my own copy of Gil's All-Fright Diner because I fucking love that book so much. That's Elio Martinez, and but it's the same reason I don't have any of those books at present because they went with her, and so
right.
I need to get that because it's another book. I need to get my own copy of Red Shirts. So I don't have that either. And now I kind of want to get a hardcover so it matches my Kaiju Preservation Society hardcover. I'm that kind of nerd.
Yeah, I like hardcovers best too. Glenn, we had thought you'd wanted a soft cover, but
do.
then we looked and we're like,
But-
it wasn't out in soft cover yet. So
Yeah.
Glenn didn't want to wait. He was like, no, I'm getting it.
Oh, I prefer softcover, but if you're gonna give it to me as a gift, you can give it to me as a gift whenever. I mean, you can get me a hardcover if you prefer to get me a hardcover. I will cherish it all the same. You know what I mean? I just like reading paperbacks. I can read them on the shitter, and not when they're I can't read The Drowning Girl on the shitter because it's too fucking big.
Right.
My weak ass fucking arms can't hold that shit up. It's like weighs a ton. It doesn't really weigh a ton. It's just try not to slog so much.
It's just he didn't want to wait till the softcover came out. He was too excited to give it to you.
And I appreciate it, and I will read it, and I will adore it. But yeah, Red Shirts was incredible, y'all. I can highly recommend that book for sure. So I devoured that book. Devoured it. It's a short novella and then 3 short character pieces, I think. If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Basically like that.
Yeah.
Maybe 4, and I can't remember the 4th or something. That's why I'm like, I think it's 3. Some character pieces. So I imagine Kaiju Preservation Society might be like that, but we'll see. And maybe a completely different format. That's fine too.
I hate details. hate adding details on things.
Okay, you don't have to then. You can just consider it done.
Can't though. That
Why?
needs more. It needs more.
Okay. So yeah, sorry. That's why I keep just kind of zoning out, because I'm having a little spacey day. So, in case you're curious why I'm like, woo!
I get it. I get
I
it.
totally forgot to reply to Koba's comment, and I feel bad. But hi, Koba. Hope you're having a nice time cleaning. Thanks for choosing me as your background noise. Appreciate you. I don't know why it's so soft and tender with that speak, but there you go. I felt like being soft and tender for a moment. You okay?
Yeah.
Don't overdo your wrist. If you want to be done, you can be done with the art for now. You know this.
It's actually not my wrist, it's my side.
Fair. Don't feel obligated to do things you don't want to do.
Oh, what about wanting to do things that I want to do, but my body is fighting me because
Then you
my body
can't
is
do
stupid.
it. Like, you gotta protect yourself, you know?
Ugh.
It can be
I
done
hate
later.
taking breaks. I hate taking breaks.
I know, I'm so sorry, but I care about you, so take a damn break. Oh, I gotta add this to the wait list. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
He has two wings. It's just you can't see the other wing
Two
because it's
wangs.
underneath things.
He got two wangs.
Yes. Well, wings.
Wangs. He got the flipper thing wangs. Go twirl through the water. Wangs. I don't know why I started talking like that. But you're welcome.
He has two of them.
Just some weird gibberish I was thinking up. I was trying to think like how he would speak maybe. Like he would speak common, but it would be like probably not the best, or he'd come off as like a weird guy.
He's a duck.
He's also from probably like a tribe and not used to big city exploring, but here he is with these adventures. On adventures. And, you know, he doesn't exactly fit in.
He's a group of duck adventurers, so they can probably all understand each other. It's just that we can't understand them.
But there's maybe it's other animals, you know. Maybe
Nope,
there are
it's
other
ducks.
animals in the universe. Just ducks?
No, it's ducks in this party. It's a party of ducks.
Okay.
That's why it's Dungeons and Ducks.
Yes, because I thought the main party is ducks, but what, can the other rest of the world be anything other than ducks, or is it all ducks?
Oh, yes.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why I like to speak common. It's not the same as duckies. That's, you know.
But maybe they're the only, maybe they think they're the only sentient animals in this universe.
Maybe.
So, like, raccoons are just giant beasts. They're, like,
interesting.
Ferocious. And, like, raccoons are like giant goblins, basically.
More like orcs, then? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, yeah. Raccoons are like giant orcs.
No, they'd be regular-sized orcs.
Okay, raccoons are orcs.
Because a giant goblin would be an orc. That was the joke.
Okay.
And not really quite. They're not technically not the same species, but.
Then mice are goblins.
Okay. What are rats then?
A different kind of goblin.
Hobgoblins?
Sure.
My goodness.
I'm very tired too. My brain's not working.
You're hilarious, sis. It's all good.
I need more coffee.
I need more weed. Do you want to take a coffee break?
Yes,
I'll take you off
please.
screen. My sister is on an art break. I
Breastfeed.
need an art break stream page where I can turn off a camera. Sometimes I'm on break too, but right now I'm not. I'm just here to chill with y'all until my sister comes back and is ready. She needs
I will be right back.
No worries, no rush. She needs to get herself some coffee, and I need to smoke some weed. And it's 4:20 somewhere in the universe, but not really because it's 4:40 somewhere in the universe. But cheers, y'all. Cheers. Y'all, I almost forgot to mute my sister, but she's muted now. They're having a conversation outside my window, so that's why. So I'm sorry. I'm on mute here for extended periods. I do apologize. Nothing I can do at present. I have an idea to cover it up. 1 second. Alright, we'll cover it up with some music. Because, you know, it's going to fill most of the sound wave. It's a little loud. There we go. But, you know, we're just going to do this until my sister comes back. We're on a break. She got to rest her wrist. She got to refuel. You know, them coffee addicts. You know how it goes. They gotta fill themselves with caffeine. I just use soda like a respectable person. No, I'm kidding. Coffee drinkers rule. My roommate in college, my roommate Tony, was obsessed with like high quality coffee, and so he got like a grinder, and he got a thing to steep the coffee. He got like various ways to make coffee that weren't like the coffee pot mode, the pre-ground coffee. So like he got really into like gourmet coffee brands and gourmet coffee, and so it's yeah. That's something. The thing is, I love the smell of coffee. I hate the taste of coffee though, and so it's such a bummer because it smells so fucking good. And I take it and it's like, oh. And no matter how much sugar I can still taste the bad part of the thing I don't like about the coffee. I like the smell of bean water. I do not like the taste of bean water. And the thing is like, tea. I've always wanted to find a tea I like, but I've never found a tea that was like good. I should say that I felt was good. Forgot to mute. Sorry, Jack. Sweet Christ. A little too loud. I can't think. Just trying to cover up the background noise of my dad having a conversation with whoever needs to have a conversation with out there. I'm sure it's important. Don't get me wrong. It's just doing something. Fucking doing something. Oh, and then I forgot myself something nice, and I bought myself a case of these. It was 12 of them. I'm down to 3.5. So this is Ramune candy. Ramune is a Japanese soft drink, which I also bought a 12-pack of Ramune soda. But these are candies that taste like Ramune, and I chose the original flavor, which is whatever. They also have lychee flavor, which I hate, and like peach and strawberry. And at one point in time, they had an apple one. I don't know if they still do the apple one. I'd have to go all the way down to like Chinatown or fucking Little Tokyo or the anime store if I wanted to have it marked up and pay 3 times as much. But like, I'd go to one like Little Tokyo or Chinatown. You find them in Chinatown for like $1 a bottle. One's in same with Little Tokyo, you know, a little more expensive. I don't know why that is. That's just how it was. Most anime shops would sell for 3 times what the Little Tokyo price was. They had the same distributor, I'm guessing. I don't see why they wouldn't. They're both in America. But yeah, lots of adventures in LA. I liked it. I miss it. I miss the area. And I miss the people. I miss the weather. I don't miss the rent or any other bullshit about fucking California. Because look, there's some bullshit about California, okay? As liberal as it may be, there are things that I don't like. You know? And that's how it is everywhere. You like a place and you don't like a place. I grew up near there, and I spent a lot of time in LA, and it's very close to my heart. A city full of the arts. I had no interest in the vapid actors, which is why I dropped out of film school. Oh, you're back. Okay, let me turn off the mute. The song. Hello, lovely sister, you are back audible. You are now visible.
Okay.
I have to mute now.
Okay. I had to. If I can't mute you because I can't see this. I can't mute me because I can't see the screen. I can't get to it, so that's why I needed you to mute me.
You're good. You're good to go. I didn't actually see you saying mute me at first, so it was about a minute or whatever. You'd gotten up and were making noises, and I was like, "Oh shit! You said mute me. Sorry."
Yeah.
I miss the good food there. That's another thing about California. There is 1,000,001 good food. If you love food, California is full of restaurants for you. Like, so many restaurants. You can go every day to a different place in California every day of the year and never once eat the same fucking place. Because there's just that many restaurants. There's a lot of independent restaurants, one-ofs out there in California, and there's all the ethnic cuisine you can find. Every fucking culture's cuisine is represented, and almost everybody's running those places are immigrants. So it's like it's real food. It's the actual, like, usually very authentic, you know, because like I miss the food. I miss the Chinese food, and I miss the Mexican food especially. The Italian food, you know, there's a lot of places with good Italian. There's good Italian food a lot of places. So, a little easier to find a good Italian place.
Mexican.
Board SoCal restaurants, you can go to NorCal because there's a billion fucking restaurants up there too. I was in Sacramento for 2 weeks with a friend, and we ate at a different restaurant every damn night. Like, it was, I had sushi from 3 different places. It was all really good, and like, so good. Such good food there. I miss the food in California. It's not the same in this end of Washington. It's probably better in Seattle, a larger metropolis, you know?
Seattle has good food, too. Seattle has more fish, I think, than down here. Fish is just a bigger part of the...
Don't like fish. I don't like fish, so...
Industry.
Seafood. Sushi's the only food thing I'll eat with fish. That's it.
I was going to say, you love sushi.
It's the only way I'll eat sushi. That's it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll have tilapia if it's heavily seasoned, and I mean heavily seasoned.
Oh, I do not like tilapia.
I mean, it's
Ooh.
so mild. That's why, as long as it's heavily seasoned, I won't care.
Yeah,
You know.
it's just that fishing is a bigger part of the industry, like up there. Like the salmon industry is huge. So I love salmon sushi. Oh my gosh.
So, Koba, which are you in SoCal? Oh, we had this conversation about this. I think we had I just don't remember because I remember having a conversation, but I don't remember the details. So I do remember this. This was like 2 weeks ago now. So yeah, Koba's one of my Twitter mutuals who I then started talking to through another server other than the one I've been hanging out with on mostly.
Hello, is that Unknowing Poet, Koba?
Yeah, Ventura.
Ah,
All
okay.
right, I used to live in Ventura. Right, we had a, that's the thing I needed. We talked about that. I used to live down the block from. So there's the main street of Ventura, right? Like where all the stores are, and there's this really cool bookstore that's like 2 stories. Like in the basement, there's a bunch of books too. I used to live like a block and a half away from there in one of those old like 100-year houses. And then I lived in apartments across the way from the mall. And I lived in apartments on the other side of the freeway from the mall. Over there near the Borders. Was that a Borders? And maybe it was a Barnes and Noble. I can't remember. The bookstore, the corporate bookstore that was there.
I think there used to be a Borders out there.
And
Now
down that there's like a Target
Barnes and
here, and there's a freeway, and then there's the Borders, the Barnes and Noble. I can't remember which. And then I was in apartments over there. Like, see, I can spatially remember it all. So yeah, I miss Ventura so fucking much. I miss it. 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 Like so much. Like, oh my god.
It's much cooler there
Barnes and
than where
Noble. It
you
was
are.
Barnes and Noble. I couldn't remember. All I do remember is when my grandmother died, when I was living in those apartments that I was talking about. When my grandmother died, I walked from those apartments over a mile to Barnes and Noble and spent $500 on DVDs. That's what was available at the time. So DVDs before Blu-ray. And I don't remember doing it. I remember, like, the first memory I have after being told my grandmother died was I'm sitting on my living room floor opening DVDs. My friend had to tell me that I did all those other things. And that's why I now had a giant movie collection. So that's how I started my movie addiction, I guess. So I always had a big collection and just piled on top of it. But yeah. Yeah, it is easy to spend $500 in their movie section. Very easy, yeah.
It's easy to spend 500
Especially
bucks
when you're
just walking in the
dissociated
door.
and not thinking at all, and you're just on autopilot with probably my base desires. I just really wanted movies, probably. But yeah, that was a rough time in my life, actually.
I don't like this X here. I don't like this X higher up.
And them having a conversation right there, very loudly. What the fuck? God. I hate being in this house. Can't wait to get the fuck out of here.
What else do barbarians carry besides axes and random bags of stuff? What would be a large thing that would be out here? Oh, maybe a drinking horn.
Bow and
Drinking
arrow.
horn!
Drinking horn. That works, yeah.
Drinking horn, yeah. No, this barbarian's a melee fighter. Otherwise, how am I going to differentiate it from, like, the... Would be the ranger?
Should have a smaller bird that's like a companion.
For the ranger or for the barbarian?
For the ranger, I said. For the ranger.
Oh, okay. Sorry, it was cut off. Oh yeah, that would be cool. Or like a little lizard, that would also be cute.
Ooh, like a little gecko or something. That'd be really adorable, actually.
Yeah. Alright, drinking horn, axe, random cloth, pouches, more pouches. There we go. Just belts. That's better. I have no idea how the duck wields this weapon because he's got wings, but that's for him to worry about, or her. He, she, it. I can't tell. It's a white duck. I can't tell gender on white ducks, just on mallards. Well, maybe if I could see its tail.
I agree. This
but
duck
I can't.
is so cool, Koa. Duck magic. That's how he wields it. Good point.
Yeah. Magic.
Going to be
Piercing.
streaming around. I'm really frustrated with this because it's like there's nothing I can do about it. Because it's not like they're going to respect me anyway. So just having a hot, loud conversation, and I have to keep muting, and just I hate having all this dead air in my stream, and I'm definitely a more talkative person than this. And I just oh, Koba says we're not made to understand the magic of the mallards, and there's a reason why I like Koba.
I like that, the magic of the mallards, by the way.
Koba is a good bean. The magic of the mallards. Ooh. Maybe they're like a wizard syndicate. The mages of the mallards.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so then I have to have different kinds of ducks be different kinds of things. So this is one of those white.
No, we don't have to. No, we do not have to racially divide the ducks.
No, we're not racially dividing the ducks. I'm just drawing more different types of ducks.
Okay. You can draw.
Just like,
I mean, just
I
gotta
don't
be
want to
careful.
draw all the same kind of duck being different things.
I mean, you can make half the party be white ducks. It's just how it goes sometimes, you know.
Most of the time I draw brown ducks, but like I should try drawing like a hooded morangster or like a
The ranger
wood
should
duck.
be like a mallard with the green head or whatever, because like that would be good coverage for like creeping through the weeds in the woods.
Who should be the
ranger should be a mallard with the green head. Yeah.
Yeah, see, different kinds of ducks would be better than just all the same kind of duck.
Of course, but I'm saying you don't have to. You can just decide. You don't have to. Like mages can only be this kind. I'm like no.
Oh no.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Like, I was just getting excited because I was like, oh, I should draw different kinds of ducks, you know. Wonder what I would make. Cinnamon teal could be a red mage because that would be really pretty. Are there red mages and white mages in D&D, or is that just a Final Fantasy?
That's a Final Fantasy thing. They're just mages. There's wizards and sorcerers. Okay. Wizards are like learned teachers and learners of magic, and sorcerers are more like innate controllers of magic. Speaking in D&D terms, so. A mage's syndicate would probably make sorcerers illegal, so we should definitely have one of them be a sorcerer.
I have to admit I'm bad with D&D stuff. I don't play it. I just have a husband who's really into it, and like I should know more. I do know a lot about paladins, though.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Oh God.
Just too much about paladins. Oh, hey, inking. It's gonna take a while.
them over my headphones, they're being very loud, you know. It got a little heated there for a minute, so I was like, oh god.
And your dad's just talking on the phone?
And now he's talking to somebody here.
Oh.
And I apologize for how quiet the stream is. It's because they're having fucking loud arguments right outside my window and doing construction, and it's frustrating. So I feel like I can't talk because they're talking constantly, like, and loudly. And I feel like when I do talk, they're gonna fucking be picked up from the mic, and I hate that. I hate that. It's like, makes my brain scream because it's out of my control. Anyway, that's why we're constantly muted here, consistently muted over and over again. I like the detail you're doing here with the handmade what is that fucking called? Handle.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm trying to. When it goes quiet, the mic will start picking them up. Is the problem? So it's, if I'm talking, it's one thing. But if there's a moment of silence, I have to mute, and then I'm sitting here waiting for them to stop talking for a second. You know.
I can try harder to talk. It's just hard to talk and draw at the same time. I'm really bad at that.
And then, oh, see, I went quiet and they got loud again. But like, yeah, I just it's frustrating and I hate it, and it's just like, I have a feeling it's gonna be a consistent problem, which like I'm probably gonna end up being a mostly nighttime streamer now because of this.
Well, we all still love you regardless of your external problems.
I appreciate you. I love you too.
I appreciate you too.
But yeah, it's a little frustrating.
We know you can't control those, though. We do.
Know what life can be like in a year? Who knows? I mean, I don't know. The way things are going, who fucking knows? I mean, like, I don't know. I couldn't foresee that at the beginning of this year, at the end of this year, this would be going on. Anything in my life, any aspect, good or bad, I couldn't even foresee it. So it's like, yeah, I just I don't know. It's hard to estimate where I'm gonna be in a year, right?
Right.
I really just want some fucking stability. I'm running some place I can actually call home, not just the house I live in.
I understand that.
You know.
Yeah.
I want to call a person home. I want to know I can go home. You know.
I wanna go home.
Yeah, I just want to go home. That's it. But
I
like,
can understand that.
other than longing for a home, I'm actually pretty happy in my life right now. Things are going pretty good, all things considered. It's it's weird because it's been going so bad for so long that like you start to think that like that's just gonna always be like chaos. But like, I don't know. Things have been better lately.
Lately, it's definitely good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any improvement in life, I'll take that. You know.
I have to take a brain break. I'm sorry.
Am I taking you off screen?
No, I just have to switch up what I'm working on.
Okay. Feeling on the home thing. I assume you also live in some turbulence, Kobo? You understand the chaos, I assume?
Like, everything is chaos.
Yeah. I
Everything.
just want a little bit of peace, you know? Someplace I can put my
Yeah.
fucking roots down.
Okay, I'm gonna make this G green.
Hell yeah. You gotta
I
detail
don't
the
know
other
what-
two letters still, so.
I don't know what other colors I'm gonna make the other letters, but this G is gonna be green. So I just needed a brain break so I can process what I'm doing on the duck. So my brain has
You
to think
should
about it when I'm doing
make the
something else.
U a yellow or orange, and you should make the red or the H a red. Or the H a blue, I mean. So it's
H blue, got it.
H blue, yellow should be like an orange or or a yellow, depending on what you feel best work between the blue and the green. You know what I mean? Totally chaos. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry that happened. I'm sorry that you also can relate. I don't wish on anybody. But yeah, we should hang out, Kobo. We should trauma bond. So that's a joke. That's my. Just be clear. But we should hang out sometime. Oh shit! Too many candies at once.
What are you eating?
The Ramune candies.
They're
They're not the ones. They're not the ones you all got. I mean, those are cool. I think I bought those separately, actually. Cause I got these. I'm like, these are not what I thought I was getting. Yeah, I did order them, so they'll be here sometime soon, a couple days.
They also have Coca-Cola flavored candy,
Yeah.
which is interesting.
The unexpected happened, and now I am here. I didn't consent to existence. Or all this fear. I don't know. I'm trying to think something up. My brain is in a weird sing-songy mode.
My brain all the time.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm used to it.
Sometimes I get like songs as intrusive thoughts, so it's like I can't stop hearing a song in my head or whatever.
Me too.
Yeah.
The other day, actually, consistently, my brain has been singing the melody of Pokemon with the lyrics to the Disney Lion King song, I'm Gonna Be a Mighty King.
Well,
And that's been, yes.
What a mashup.
I know. I didn't consent to this. It's just happening.
I know, right? Vocal Simmers Unite. Exactly.
What if I make the U pink? Would that be too much?
No.
Maybe pinky orange.
Do whatever you want. I'm just saying it should be like a more,
Brighter color?
brighter color, yeah. I'll just break up the two. That was all I was implying.
That works.
You be whatever color you want. You're the artist. I mean,
I just want to have the green G. That's
I'm
all.
just making suggestions because you needed some suggestions. So.
I appreciate those suggestions.
And so I vocal stim all the time. I'll sing to my cats. I'll make noises. Past partners have not necessarily been okay with it. So my new requirement is that partners have to be okay with that. My current girlfriend is okay with that. My comment is okay with that. Any other partners I end up with in the future have to be okay with it, I'm a stimmer. I make noises. Sometimes I walk around the kitchen like a T-Rex. So shit happens, okay? Like, fuck.
One
Look.
time I was at uh uh Bell Choir. I don't remember who I did this to, but I just couldn't stop myself. I jumped off the stage and went roar, and they were kind of new, and then Jody just was like, "That's just Tess. That's just what she does." At least she understands me.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I was like, I didn't want to do it. It just happened.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why, like, my current girlfriend and polycool has been really good to me, because, like,
That's good.
you know, they all I don't give a fuck that I'm making weird stim noises and rocking around and whatever. So hey,
Wait, who's writing a book?
how's the book going? Who, my book? I mean, I haven't put an entry into it in a while. I wrote something and I just haven't moved it onto the document. I need to expand on this other piece that I've been working on. But like, I haven't had the energy to write in a while. About 6 weeks or so.
Writing
I've lost my
is
muse.
exhausting.
I've lost my muse.
I'm
Can't.
sorry.
Yeah, it's alright. Can't hang with what words per page.
Did you try looking in the refrigerator? That's where
I
I
did.
find things.
Yeah.
Oh, dang nabbit. Well, I'm out of suggestions now.
Ay, ay, ay. So yeah. I don't think Teshra's making a book. Teshra's not making a book right now. Excuse me, Teshra. Blah 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 blah. You said Teshra.
No.
Fucked me all up.
Sorry, but that's
okay.
what Jody said.
I know. I know. You're allowed to change your name in that little context.
Oh, okay. Wow.
You don't have, because I do it all the time when I talk about stuff that happened in the past. I will, even when I use my dead name, I will use my current name. I refer to myself in the past even as a woman, even though I did present myself as one.
You always were one.
Or non-binary woman, yeah. Yeah, it's so confusing. That's the way it works. And someone like non-binary woman, like, yep, I'm as confused as you are, but here we are.
People put too much on, like, categorizing
I
things.
strongly identify with femme things, but I'm also, I don't know. Sometimes I'm just a sexless robot. No, I don't know why that came out sing song either.
I just like to say I'm 2/3 girl and 1/3 I don't give a bleep.
2/3 girl, 1/3 dinosaur velociraptor hybrid, babe. Come on now.
Duck dinosaur velociraptor hybrid.
Yes.
Thing.
What did I say? Sorry.
I forgot what you said.
I apologize if I said something wrong. My brain was supposed to say duck. Been doing that a lot lately.
I think you said dinosaur velociraptor hybrid.
Oh, that's my brain. I meant to say dinosaur duck hybrid, but like, yeah.
Roar.
That's a thing that my brain's been misfiring like that a lot, or I'll say the wrong thing.
Okay.
No, I'm saying like it's something I noticed in the last couple of weeks. I've just been saying a lot lately. Just I'll say a word, but I'm not saying the word that my brain thinks it's saying.
I tried to say bathroom last night, and I said window.
Yep. See, that stuff happens.
Mhm.
Yeah. It just hasn't been very consistent and regular lately. I'm not worried or anything. It's just something I noticed.
Oh, but Raptor, I am.
A woman being beyond comparison. Well, hell yeah.
Yay. Raptor, I am taking a 1-week course on getting published, so there's that. Children's books, because I wrote a book about cows.
Oh.
Are you okay? What happened?
I'm having some stab of pain in my groin jewel region.
Ooh. No bueno.
It's actually, I don't know, it's actually not my groin, it'd be my pelvic region. But just period shit, don't mind me, fuck.
Period shit is the worst.
Blah.
What did I do here? Oh, I put the wrong pen away. I empathize with
Just
that.
saying, yesterday, I was literally just saying that, like, I haven't had pains in a while. And here you are, thanks. I have been having 2 fucking periods a month for, like, since I started hormones, but, like,
That sucks.
the pain has not been very consistent. And what has been consistent is my emotions have been off the fucking rails for, like, 3 solid days. Twice a week. Twice a month, excuse me. God damn it, said it wrong. I heard it that time. So, twice a month, I have, like, 3 days where I'm just, like, unhinged emotionally, and I have to, like today I had a meltdown over some shit, and I had to, like, step away to, like, chill my shit out, because I'm like, I need to chill the fuck out.
You know what caused that, right? Too much testosterone.
Is that really?
Yes.
Fucking men, they always drive me crazy. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, it's more than just that, but yeah,
But yeah, no, it's
testosterone,
when women
right?
are having the emotional breakdowns or whatever because of our periods, it's because we have more testosterone in our system than we're used
Interesting.
to. Yeah,
That's
it's
hilarious.
not-
We turn to crybabies because we're too much testosterone. That's
yeah.
perfect.
Mhm.
I already had too high testosterone. We're still working on that, but
That might be why you're having that problem, like twice a month instead of
exactly
once a
what
month.
my doc thinks is when I get things settled down, we should be okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's a cool green. I like that.
That's really nice. I like that.
I just needed a brain break.
You're good,
Believe it or
sis.
not,
You're
my
good.
brain is processing the other picture while I do this one.
I believe you.
What was I supposed to send you pictures of? Oh, turtles. Turtles.
Toast of Art and Tea and New York Times bestseller, Teshra. Amazing. I love you. I love you. I love you, Raptor. You're a good boy. You're a good dude, man. You really are.
It's literally just a poem about cows, but thank you.
Hey, if you get it published, when you get it published, we should do a special live reading.
Hey,
And you can do all the cute little noises and sing it however you want to sing it. And you can give us a little show. It'd be cool.
I still don't know if I want to go traditional and try and get a publisher or self-publish or hybrid publish because you have to put some stuff down for that, but then like you have more control. But at the same time, if you go with a traditional publisher, you don't have to illustrate it.
Yeah, that's true.
And I don't know how to draw cows. Also, I'm lazy.
You're
I've
not
done the-
lazy. Stop that. You're neurodivergent, and the idea of drawing something you don't want to draw hurts your brain.
It does.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's no reason to shame yourself. You're not lazy.
I'm perfectly capable of illustrating someone else's book, just not cows.
Understood.
Well, my mom wants to illustrate it, and I'm like, oh no, Mom, that seems like a hard job to put on you. I don't want to make somebody suffer like I've suffered that I love and care about. Although I did try and convince Ian that he should illustrate cows. Not very hard, but I was like, yeah, you should do this.
That's funny.
He laughed at me. He laughed at me.
Understood. That's cool though. I when you get it published, however you get it published, we should get you to have a nice little reading of it here. You can put it down in front of the camera and show the pages or whatever on whatever device it is, and then we'll go from there.
Need more, like, limey green. I've now yanked every single green out of my container, and I'm just holding them all in my hand. Whew, that's a pretty
That's
green.
awesome,
I like
actually. It's really cool.
the greens.
Like, fucking full on hand fisting a whole goddamn green section so you can color this. That's just cool.
And it's still not enough green. I've had to pull out a little bit of my gray too, because I have like a greeny gray, but like I don't know why I'm very, or like I have some brownie greens also. Oh wait, I missed a green. That's okay. Greens. So many greens. Oh wait, I missed a green. Oh, and oh, you know why I shouldn't do yellow? Because I often mix yellow and green. I think I should do pinky orange.
Like I said, you do what you want. I was just making a suggestion of it being a warmer color versus cooler. That was it.
This suggestion.
So whatever color you decide, that's perfect.
I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day. I've been working
Yeah,
on the
same
railroad.
Raptor, same. You can present a million. You can present a million struggles a person might face, but it doesn't matter. If it's a dream, you should support it if you care about that person, right? Like, yeah.
Well, my other dream is to have a bookstore bed and breakfast where people can sleep in the books.
They have that
So-
in a similar thing in Japan, you know.
I do know.
Capsule
I've
Hotel.
seen videos of it. Yeah,
Isn't that
Sheriff
cool?
Sheriff of me. But like, I want one here in
Yeah,
the
no,
U.S.
I agree. That's cool. I like that idea.
So if anybody wants to like be my person who funds me, so that I can afford to have a bookstore bed and breakfast in the U.S., I'm. What is the word called? Sponsor. I'm picking like sponsories or whatever that is. If you want to just own it and let me run all of it and then also live there, also good, because then you will pay for all the things. But then you have to pay me a salary.
Have you ever been to Ojai, Tess?
I've been to Ojai a few times. Not in
So,
the last 3 years, but like,
have you ever been to the
yeah.
bookstore in Ojai? It's an open air bookstore.
No.
In Ojai, there's this bookstore that is an open air bookstore. There's no roof on the place. So it's all
How
under
do
these
they-
overhangs.
Awesome.
It's really fucking
I want-
cool. And there's cats roaming around in there. And, you know, just, it's nature is kind of like there. It feels, Bart's Books. Thank you. I couldn't remember the name.
So, can I bring my sleeping bag and just move in? Like, because that sounds perfect.
Just move to Ojai. And you can just walk there every day.
Ojai, but Ojai is also expensive and hot.
They might let you share the sleeping bag? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, if you do that, take the coffee in the morning. Let me live in your books. Need more greeny green. Yes, I want to have cats, and I would be on one of those thrift bookstores, because if anybody shoplifts
Cat Cafe
the book,
slash. Oh, you can do Cat Cafe
Huh?
slash Capsule Book Hotel store.
yes, well, there are some really cool ideas I have for like having like hidden room, like I've seen someone made a hidden bookshelf so that you go through, so you can go down the hallway and it's just hidden bookshelves and you open it up and then that's your room. Super cool. I've actually,
Oh, that's super
yeah,
cool.
so
That's
that's
really
like a
cool.
tutorial I've found. I just don't know how to lock it. That's something I'm still working on because people are gonna want to lock their doors, right? So I've learned, I've watched tutorials on making hidden book doors, but I have not figured out how to make them locking. But I want those really fancy big old fashioned keys for this. Or a key card. Something. Maybe you have to pull the book out or slide a book in. Maybe you have to have a special book you slide in and then the book will pull down. Just have the books be in different spots so like people have no idea where the book is unless they're in that room. But yeah, it would just be a long hallway and then you just pull the book down and you're like, oh my gosh, it's more books and a bag. I
That sounds
really
like a really
like
cool
books.
place. So.
Thank you. This is one of my passions, books and also ducks. I think I would have written a book about ducks, but did I? No. It was cows. I don't know what's wrong with my brain. You
There's
like
nothing wrong
books?
with your brain.
You like
Your brain
dinosaurs?
is perfectly
You
fine the way
write
it
a book
is.
about books of ducks or dinosaurs? No. You wrote a book
No,
about cows.
don't insult my sister. She has a lovely brain.
Just trying to understand how it works
There's
because
no
I don't.
understanding it. There's just coping with it.
Oh, speaking of my brain, I have to go get re-diagnosed for ADHD
Why?
because the doctor that originally diagnosed me never sent my doctor the
Oh,
medical records, right? And I haven't seen him for years and years
lovely.
because he lost his license due to inaccurate record keeping, for one.
Oh, gee,
And
I'm
so now
shocked.
I paid for him to send the records twice,
Oh my god.
and I like tried several times to get him to send it, and he just never sent it. So like, um, yeah. So now I have to go get re-diagnosed because we don't have any proof, and I've been unmedicated for long enough that well, also there's no way to even try and get the records now. They probably don't exist. She's like, well, who was your doctor? I'm like, this guy. And she's like, oh, well, that's why we never got the records. He lost his license. I was like, well, unhelpful.
I'm sorry though. You have to go do that.
Yeah.
It's
So
frustrating.
it is. So I tried to make an appointment yesterday, and they finally called me back. She gave me 3 different names, and the first name that she gave me, she said he was really good, but he's not accepting new patients. So I could see one of his nurse practitioners, or I could try and see the next person that she suggested. So I'm still up in the air as well to do that because I don't know if it's better to be seeing his practice or the other one that she recommended second. That one is closer though, so maybe I'll try. Just open, not as late, but closer again, so I could like walk there. The other one, the first one she suggested is in Moore Park, but the second one is like down the street from me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I just wanted to go with the first person that she recommended first, because I feel like she said that person first for a reason. Almost tested my pen off on the wrong paper. Bunch of photos to send you from yesterday too. I gave Sarah the little photos, but I think she's gonna send ones to you because she's better at mailing things than I am.
Send me some photos, some stuff via the DM we have.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was our cat. Never mind.
We got more Crackles.
I'm not
Did she tell
complaining.
you
Don't
what's
get me
going on
wrong.
with Crackles?
Crackles is adorable. I love Crackles.
Did she tell you what happened with Crackles and the mean vet?
Yes, we had to talk about
Oh my gosh,
how what a horrible time Crackles had at the vet, and I feel bad for her.
I feel bad for her
Poor
too.
kitty.
I know. She's looking for a new vet now.
She should. She's a good kitty. She deserves a good
She
vet.
is a good kitty. She does. She is. She. You know how most animals are like standoffish to new people.
No,
She's always been really friendly to me whenever I've been over there. So like,
Yeah.
she's a good cat. It was a bad vet
She's a
experience.
good cat with a good heart. Bad vet
Yeah.
with a butthole.
Mhm. Like when Loki hit the vet, they didn't make us do anything weird. I'm like, and when Loki bit me, they were like, well, how long has he been in the house? And I was like, I don't know, a few months. And they're like, well, he'd be dead already if he had rabies, so you're fine. Here's a ton of antibiotics. And I was like, okay, cool. You know? And Crackles hasn't been outside in like 13 years, so she doesn't have rabies.
Having a very loud phone conversation, I think. He's done arguing with whoever he was standing with, and now it's probably some work and or Boy Scout bullshit that I don't care about, but no one on my stream gives a shit about. But like, yeah.
Your mom's gonna be sad because she's gonna think I unfriended her again.
I unfriended her, so it's okay.
Anybody. Facebook is just stupid.
Yeah, I just changed everything about my Facebook and unfriended all my family, so they think I deleted my account. But I didn't have to delete my account. I could just, so I didn't want to lose. I really didn't want to lose my friend Nick. You know, he means so fucking much to me.
Right. I understand that.
He's one of the most important people in my entire life. Like, his birthday's coming up. Like,
and losing your dead people sucks.
Yeah, so.
I lost all my dead people.
Yeah, so it's a thing.
No,
so
I totally
I took everyone off. I changed my name, and I changed my name again. So like I've changed my name twice. Something that I haven't even told them I have as my other name. So that's why I'm Valeria. My parents don't know I'm Valeria, and they'll never know I'm Valeria. I wanted a name that I could keep secret, keep it safe. You know. So when I move and I change my name, they can't find me.
You should have your middle name be Elise, because we still love that name.
I already considered that. I have indeed considered that. I think I'll have like 37 middle names.
I mean, I think
like
that's
any
fine.
respectable woman. No, I'm kidding.
Just really, I actually loved the name Elise before you picked it. It was one of my favorite names.
I technically chose Elizabeth, but no one said it right, so I just started telling people to call me Elise.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
I could call you Elizabeth.
It's the full name, but like it doesn't matter now.
Yeah.
I'm Valeria now. And people still don't call my fucking full name. They call me Val instead. It's like, alright, whatever.
I understand that pain because my name
They
just
tried to
keeps
call me
getting
L before when I was Elise. Like, it's Elise is already short, you fucks. Stop it. Stop. When people ask if they can call me L, I'd always say no. I'm like, no. My name's Elise is already the short form.
Well, don't ask me. They just shortened my name to Tesh or Tess. Or
That's why I feel bad when I call you Tess, because I prefer to call you by the name that you prefer.
It's fine.
I
It
know.
doesn't
This is why I
bother me,
mostly call
really.
you Tesher. The only reason I call you Tess because you said Tess the one time, and it shook my fucking brain up. It's all you. It's your fault. I'm blaming you. Bye.
Well, if I'm in the South, I will go by Tess because Miss Tessera just is too dang long, and Miss Tess rhymes and it's really cute. So when
Miss
I'm in the
Valeria.
South,
Ooh. I miss being Miss Elise though. I gotta say that was pretty cute.
that's cute. That's
Yeah.
super cute. Well, I mean, Tessera is already my middle name. I go by my middle name, so.
Oh, and I got to hang out with Chloe again yesterday. Like it's been like 8 months since we talked because we had a falling out. Cause I'm a dingus.
I know.
But we're reconnected and we had a smoke session and watched Best of the Worst together yesterday. It was so fucking nice. I was like, oh.
Glad you guys reconnected.
Oh.
That's good.
Yeah. I felt really bad about what had happened and like, I missed her. I missed her laugh. Her laugh is a beautiful thing to behold, and I love making her laugh, my stupid ass jokes. Because we're two stoner broads who just make some good fucking jokes about some shit, and so, yeah, we just connected really well. Like, we're like, it's like one of those things where, like, you ever connect with somebody and you're like, yeah, in another life we're probably married. Like, we're friends here, we're cool with that. I mean, I'm perfectly happy. Like, she's a wonderful human. But, like, there's no, like, and I feel like that with a lot of people. Like, in some dimension, 3,000 points different, that way, we're married. I feel that way with you. I feel that way with a lot of people because it's just, people have this deep connection with, It's like, I feel like I've known you forever.
We are kindred spirits.
Exactly.
According to Anne of Green Gables.
Kindred spirits. That's a good way of putting it, yes. So those are the kind of people I like to hold on to because they're important to me.
Yes.
So.
Definitely. I lost my pen. It was in this pile of... Oh, there it is. It was in this pile of green pens, and it's the only non-green pen. I have to put my green pens away now.
As an agnostic who hopes for reincarnation, I hope I find you again in another life, no matter who we are and what our connection is.
I'm probably going to be another duck.
Hell yes. Maybe I'll be your cat friend.
Hey! Or maybe you'll be my turtle friend. Huh?
Oh, even better. Hey.
Yeah.
So, it's like, I don't know. I obviously can't tell you reincarnation is real, but like, I've become a more spiritual person ever since I started cannabis. And not in the, I don't believe in one God or any of that nonsense. Like, whatever. I believe in until I die. I guess I won't know, right? Like,
right.
I do good because I want good to come to me. Like, not like in a karmic way, but in a general way. Because you're mean to people, they're mean to you, right? So
that's true.
So I'm good to people, so they'll be good to me. Like, that's it. That's the only. That's it. That's the extent of that. Like, when I talk to some people in my life, I feel like I've always known them. Like, we will ask questions, and I feel like I knew that was gonna be the answer they gave. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I knew you were gonna say that. I can't articulate why, and maybe it's some weird brain shit. I'm fine. Science figures out why it is, but like, it feels like I have known you through many lives. We could not talk for 5-10 years, reconnect, and it would feel like we never parted. And it's stronger than friends. It's why you're my sister, Yeah.
I
mean a lot to me.
I mean, to be fair, we have known each other most of our lives at this point.
It's true, actually. Just had those dark years in the middle there.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, I didn't talk to anybody. Justin is the only person I ever talked to. And I did Saturday Night Insanity, and that was it. That was my only social connection for a long time.
I had a little while where I wasn't talking to anybody, too. So
it's just, I was in a real bad place, personally, in my brain. My brain case is rotten.
It's not rotten.
No, it was rotten. I had to clean it. I had to take time to clean it out,
Oh, okay.
It was rotten.
During my most hardest times, not my most hardest times, but after I came back from South Carolina and I was having a hard time back here, you and Samantha were the only people who I was talking to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you were a friend, of course.
Oh, Yeah.
You've been through
But I
some shit.
appreciate.
It's fine. Like, whatever. I don't believe in that
But
cheese and sides thing. Like, shit.
I appreciate you guys, well, you girls, but both for staying my friend.
Yeah. Of course. Duh. Why do you think I'm holding on to Samantha? Same thing, you know?
Because she is an awesome bean.
Yes. Exactly. Precisely.
Awesome bean.
While we weren't compatible as partners in many ways, we were very good friends. So,
Mm-hmm.
and I realize the difference now, if though is very minor in my actual existence. I am, in a way, I'm platonically in love with a lot of my friends. Like, it's nothing more than like hugs and handshakes, but like, I love that person. I want them to do good. Like, I have a deep affection for that person. And when bad
I
things
have a
befall that person, I want to protect
yeah
that person. You know what I mean? Like that's I have
yeah
connections like that, but I'm not partners with those people.
right. I have a problem with the word love and how it's only used in our culture to mean one kind of love or sometimes
Romantic,
familial love.
yeah.
Yeah,
But that's
like
why I
in
use the word
Greek, there's
platonic to help
right.
differentiate.
In Greek, there's like 4 words for love
In French,
because
there's
there's
like 20, aren't there?
yeah. I don't know. I don't know French. I only know about Greek.
There's like a
But like
dozen words for fucking love in French or whatever. Which is why it's one of the romance languages. It's not actually why it's
yeah
called one of the romance languages. It's just one of the romantic languages, I should say.
yeah.
Anyway,
And I love you. I love my husband. I love my mom. I love my cat. I love my friends. It's just like that's not a that's a very generic term at this point.
yeah. Yeah, I agree. And it's not like, but the thing is like,
Oh,
I love my friends as much as I love my girlfriend. I love
right.
my sister as much as I loved any of my past partners. I mean, like, I love you as much as a partner. It doesn't mean I'm your partner. You know what I mean?
Right, right,
I'm just
right.
putting using the word that comparison so that someone who only has one definition for love to understand that I
Mhm,
love everybody in my life with a fiery intensity. You know, I'm passionate about the people I care about.
mhm.
You know,
I understand.
whether we
But,
talk every day or otherwise, I care about those people. You know,
right.
some people I don't talk to
I'm
for months on end, but I still very much care for those people. This just happens. Life
I have
happens.
a hard time with talking to anybody every day. I just kind of hermit and turn off my brain.
Oh, my girlfriend was constantly poking me every fucking like 20 minutes to talk. So like, you know, it's kind of hard not to not talk to her all the time and totally fall for her because she's adorable. But
Well, that's good,
yeah,
I think, personally.
could
I've
be.
been talking to Sarah every day because I finally convinced her to play Sky with me, and so we do the Sky quests together.
That's cute. But yeah, I mean, like, I'm polyamorous, so like, I love a lot of people. Some of those people are romantic loves, and some of those people are platonic loves, and there's no difference in the amount of love. There's not. It's not like a competition, you know.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know. Anyway, someone
Thank
called
you.
that. What was that? Isn't that like a romantic? I don't remember. I don't know. I guess it's not. It's somewhere like just omni romantic. I'm just romantic with everybody. If I love you, I love you. You know. I can
Again,
very
I feel
easily
like this
turn
is a
on the romantic button. I'm hyper romantic. I mean, like I can turn the romantic button on like that if I like you. Like it's like boom, turn it on, and we just I'll just say some flowery ass shit to you at 3 a.m. and then go to
I will
bed
be
and wake up and
asleep
go, I
at
don't remember
3
fucking
a.m.
typing that shit, but I stand by the shit I said in the past. Like one of my exes and I were talking, like you called my dad a cunt. I was like, I don't remember doing that, but I support Pastiny's decision. Because he was kind of a jerk, you know. But yeah, sometimes I just say some shit, and sometimes it's real flowery. And sometimes I remember it, and sometimes I don't. But I mean it all the same because it comes from here in my chest, you know?
What's
Came
wrong
from
with flowers?
a flat, what?
I said nothing is wrong with flowery, and then I was about to go on a tangent and stop myself.
Oh, you don't have to stop yourself. Go on a tangent. Go off, girl.
Did you know that there is a secret code with flowers, and depending on what flowers you send someone, it means different things, and you can totally use flowers to send secret codes, but it'd be a very expensive secret code because flowers
Okay.
are freaking expensive. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I have learned this, but I can't give you any examples because I don't
Okay.
have those memorized.
Okay. That's nerdy as fuck, and I love that.
Thank you.
See, Bornianto guy said, lurking as I head homeward, stopping on the way to pay storage. There you
Okay, drive safely. I love you.
go. Drive safe. She loves you. She cut out, so I'll relay
Oh,
the info for you.
yeah.
That's fine. I know what you're saying.
I'm really bad at being too hyper.
No. It's not about hyper. Your pitch is just high. It's fine. It's Discord is just discriminatory against you. Look,
I have it.
Look.
Discord.
Discord discriminates against squeakers. It's not their fault. It's not the squeakers' fault. We don't blame the victims. Curse you, Discord, for hating squeaky people.
I can't not be squeaky. I've tried.
I know. You're fine. There's nothing wrong with you. Like I said, you are not the issue. Discord is the issue. If we don't put
did I
sound
tell you?
cancellation, you're gonna hear things like the jostling of the camera every time she moves. You might even hear her like writing, like the actual sound of her marker squeaking and stuff. You know, there's like a lot of stuff that's good that's cutting out, but then it just also cuts out your squeaky voice when you get squeaky and excited.
Speaking
So-
of markers, when is Murphy Pop gonna come back with us?
One is who?
I can't remember her
Oh,
name, but her
Megan.
account is Murphy Pop.
Yeah, I need to set a day with her. That's when.
It was so fun to draw with.
She is a lovely human being. I love her. I adore her. She's one of my favorite people on this planet. I mean, like, whenever I am sad, she shows up my DMs and gives me a hug and, like, asks me what's up and, like, talks to me. Every time. Every time. Every time. She's a wonderful human being. I adore her very much.
Did I tell you my sister got cast in something?
You what?
My sister got cast in something.
Oh,
I can't tell you
which-
what, though,
Oh.
Julianne.
Okay.
Because she signed an NDA, so she can't tell us what.
Wait, she's in a movie?
No?
Oh.
I don't know. She signed an NDA. She just said she got cast in something, and I don't know what.
That sounds like a movie. That sounds like something big enough that she had to sign an NDA. Interesting. Interesting.
So I don't know if we'll see this, but she did get cast in something.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
My brain's exploding with a million possibilities, so that's kind of cool.
Yes,
Good on
but she's
her.
not allowed to answer any questions.
Nope, don't ask any questions. Just,
I'm not. I'm just.
and I'm not
letting you know.
gonna either. I'm just saying, like, no.
Yeah, and plus, sometimes how many movies start and then don't get
Yep.
made?
Oh, but I
So-
mean, no. Good. The majority of them don't actually get off the ground. Actually.
Yeah.
People don't
so-
realize that the majority of movies never actually make it past pre-production. A lot of
So
times because of
keep-
cost versus reward analysis.
Keep your fingers crossed that whatever she's in does make it.
Something Best Wars Among the Stars, perhaps, or a Marvel show, or
have
something
no
along
idea.
those lines of quality. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I hope it's a big. I mean, yeah, I hope it's something cool like that. That'd be great.
Whatever, I'm gonna see it and it will be cool.
Exactly. It'll be so fucking cool. I know that person. Like, what the fuck? Like, I remember that. Look, not only that, I remember that person was about 4 feet tall and missing a tooth.
You remember when she was like,
I don't know when she was a kid. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've known that girl
yeah.
since she was fucking 9
in
or something.
elementary school?
Yeah.
She was like, yeah.
So it's really fucking cool to see her, like, getting to do some cool opportunity, whatever it is, you know?
hmm
Show, movie, music video, I don't know, whatever. Who gives a shit?
She
As
was
long as
in-
she's happy about
She
it.
was in a commercial, but I can't remember what she was in the commercial for.
Oh, that's cool though. But that's cool. I'm excited for her. That's great.
Too.
So we
I
got,
hope that she then gets cast in some movie that has like zombies or monsters, and I can get killed by one of them in the movie because that would be hilarious. I don't
oh,
wanna
I'd be
be a
so
actor.
fucking jealous if you got killed in a horror movie before I did.
I
That's
don't
so
wanna be
not
an
fair.
Actor. I just want to get murdered in
That's
a horror
so
movie,
not
that's all.
fair. Do you realize how long I've had that dream? That's not fair at all.
Well,
This is the universe taunting me. Yeah.
it hasn't happened for me. It's like I don't want to be an actor. I just want to get murdered in a horror movie. That's it. That's all I want to do.
I would settle for being haha. I would also be cool with being a victim in a Star Wars movie. I would be fine with it,
Oh,
even if
yeah.
I was just a stormtrooper. I don't care. I think that'd be cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
like, bro, I was in a fucking Star Wars movie. Who are you? I was a stormtrooper. Oh, like fuck you. Have you been in a Star Wars movie?
Hey, what's
Yeah.
his name? Daniel Craig was a stormtrooper.
Hell
So
yeah, he was.
Yeah.
I think he was only a
Because
voice
he
of a
has-
stormtrooper though. But
Well, he has the he had the same dream as everybody else. Just wanted to be a stormtrooper in a Star Wars movie.
like, I mean, I'd be down for being in a Star Wars anything, show or movie. I wouldn't care. I think it'd be more fun to be killed in a horror movie though. Just saying.
It would. It would be super fun to be killed in a horror
Stomped
movie.
by a dinosaur or a kaiju. Yeah, and name victim number 37. Exactly. I don't need a name. Just
Yes.
murder me
I
on
would-
screen. That'd be great.
I would happily have been one of the people who got eaten in any of the Jurassic Park or Jurassic World movies.
Same.
100%.
100,000%. Make me
Yeah.
the poor girl who gets tortured before she gets killed in fucking Jurassic World. I'd be fine with that. I don't give a shit. Like, damn. Like, I would be cool with any of that. I don't want. I'm not an actor. I took acting only so I could understand actors, not so I could be an actor. I never had any aspirations of acting.
But I can scream a lot and then pretend to pass out.
I can say what the fuck and get killed. Like, what the fuck? Oh, in case it's PG or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. I can hold really still.
I'm the jet pilot
that
eaten by Rodan in the third act. How fucking cool would that be? Exactly. See? Raptor understands. Don't have to be a big deal. It's gotta be a big deal to me. I was in a Weird Al music video. For like 4 fucking frames. But I was there, bitches. You know what I mean?
I think it was awesome.
I got an IMDb credit and everything. So... And actually, it's over my old... I gotta change my name again. Because I finally got it updated to Elise. And then
Oh,
changed my
no.
name. Maybe Elise is my acting name.
Oh, that works.
I like that.
And you are my lame claim to fame. So there's that.
You know someone who's an actor? Who's in a music video?
I know. Yeah, I know someone who's in a music video for Weird Al.
God.
That's my lame claim
That
to
is
fame.
really bad. Damn, that's a really bad claim.
I thought it was apropos considering.
Yes, that's true. I mean, I've had lots of brushes with famous people. Like, you live in LA long enough, or around LA long enough, it happens. You know? You hang around LA, you spend your whole fucking day in LA, you're gonna bump into people. You go to conventions a lot of times, you're gonna bump into people. It's just,
I used to see Sid Haig weekly
yeah.
and say hi to him and ask how he was doing.
I bagged his groceries once! Once! It's one of my favorite stories. Horror nerds go, oh, that's so cool. I'm like, I know. But I don't tell them that I definitely rode the bus with him a few times. Saw him walking all the time with groceries and whatever else around town, you know. He's very active for a while there. I almost killed Ray Harryhausen. I almost killed Steve Jackson, Steve Jackson Games. Let's see here.
Gave me a free sandwich.
Who did?
Sarah Clofton.
Oh, that's cool.
Jake Sisko from...
No, yeah, I got it. Yeah. Jake Sisko, Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
Yep.
Welcome back, JL. But yeah,
Hi,
like,
JL.
a lot of little brushes of frame. Two of my exes are in a fucking movie together, not together. They're both background actors, but they're both in the same movie that was shot at our high school. So.
Was a movie shot at our high school?
It's called The Source, or The Surge. I can't remember which. It's got these teenagers who get superpowers.
Oh.
But Dave and Samantha are both in the background.
Hey, Samantha never told me this.
Oh shit! Because it's a terrible movie. I've seen it twice now. I saw it. I literally saw it with a bunch of people. And I'm like, hey, there's my ex. Here's my other ex. Hey, I kissed that girl. Hey, I fingered that girl once. Like, you know, like I like a bunch of people. I just, you know, I hang out with that girl my friend was dating. Or like a bunch of people like that. Just so many people in that movie that were from our school. It happened, I think, after we graduated, if I remember correctly.
Oh, okay.
But just like a year or and a half later or something, so not that long. Plenty of people there I still knew.
Oblivious to any of that going on at any point because I live under a rock.
The movie or the sex?
No, I actually was not oblivious to that part. I was oblivious to the movie.
Ah, fair enough. Yeah, okay. Understood. Yeah, so lots of brushes with fame, but I'm not famous, thank fuck.
Would be hard to do. I
have no interest in being famous. Zilch nada. A frequent topic conversation. People always think you want to be famous. Like, nah. Nah, I don't even want to be well known. I just want to be respected by people in my industry of choice. Well, I'm just going to go, oh yeah, that streamer's good. Or, oh, that horror writer's great. Or whatever, you know, that's just...
Mm-hmm.
That'd be it. Like, that'd be cool, but... I'm just having fun, no matter what, so... I'm trying to... I should have streamed yesterday, but, like... Yesterday was a really weird fucking day, like...
I'm sorry.
No, not in a bad way, it was just a weird day, like, it just... Everything felt weird and, like, dreamlike, so... I felt it was probably best I didn't, like, stream yesterday. It would have been a weird experience, I think. You think I'm spacey today? That was really spacey yesterday. That's why I wrote that tweet about being a space cadet. Nobody liked it. Well, actually, a few people liked it, but most people didn't like it. I mean, okay.
See it, so that's my defense.
You never seen anything, so I'm not worried about it.
That's because I don't go on Twitter.
Here it is. They wouldn't let me be an astronaut, so I decided to be a space cadet. I'm retweeting it right now. 3 people liked it. Who liked it? Who are my new best friends? Oh, they're already my friends, so it doesn't matter. Who retweeted it? Oh, me. Just now. Duh. I'm a dummy.
Twitter is frustrating for me.
One of my paramours called me Scatterbrain, and the other one called me a bimbo, and I think I might be right. They might be right. I might actually be a Scatterbrain bimbo. Tom Hanks can't walk into Wawa without getting mobbed. Fiends maybe sounds awful, right? I just want to get a hamburger, bro. Leave me alone. Like, fuck. That's why like celebrities do weird shit at their homes and like go to events and with other famous people because they're the only other people who understand them. It's like dating people outside of fame circles is hard for them, you know.
Back when Steve Carell was still using his Instagram account, he went to Disneyland and he posted about how awesome Disneyland was because everyone's so excited about being at Disneyland, they totally didn't realize he was Steve Carell. Like, nobody cared who I was. It was great.
And now the era of the mask, you can just wear a mask in public and people just accept it now, so you can just...
Yeah.
Wear it, and now it's probably a lot easier for famous people to go out, you know?
Yeah, yeah. As long as they don't see you leaving your house. But this was like, I don't know, like 6 or 7 years ago that he posted that.
Yeah.
I was like, that's awesome. He went with his family, and the people were like, just super excited about the ride they were getting on and talking to him. They had no idea who it was. And they were all in line together. He was like, "Yeah, it's great." Nobody who knew who I was.
Oh, yeah, 5 notifications. Let's see here. No, stop telling me this person did a fucking update. Stop telling me. I hate all this. Yeah, great. They added new photos, but like.
I'm having a handbrake. Handbrake.
Handbrake on the stream. To the break in the stream. I have to pee.
Okay. I can sit here and recite poetry at people.
I'm gonna wait until you. I'm gonna wait until you're ready to draw again, though.
Okay. Well, I can keep drawing for a little bit. Just let me find my mouse. Hang on.
You're okay. It's all good. No rush. No worry. We're just kind of relaxing and chilling, acting all cool, playing some people outside of my school. Anyway, oh, my back. I gotta keep reminding myself to sit up. Sit up. Boobs, tits out, back straight. Sit up. I do my tits up with my, doing my exercises on my torso. No, I don't know. Just push my chest forward. Look, I have boobs. Look, I have boobs, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Started watching Tailspin again. Oh, I started watching X-Men the Animated Series again. I didn't realize how hard I identified with Jubilee as a kid. Because, like, she has parents who don't accept her as a mutant, and I just felt like I really felt with that feeling, you know. I understood that feeling very exquisitely.
Isn't it most of the X-Men families not understand them being...
Yeah, or like Scott thinks he killed his whole family. They actually got abducted by aliens, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh.
Was abandoned as a baby and grew up basically in a monastery and was tried to be burned by people. Turns out, Azazel, who's this red devil-looking guy, and Mystique are his parents.
Really?
Yeah, I think Azazel's the one who abandoned him. Mystique left the baby with him, if I remember correctly. Maybe it's the other way around. Anyway, so yeah, so things like that, like. You know, some of them do have some weird family stuff, and some of them are definitely cast out of their homes. You know, but Jubilee was the center of that storyline in the Night of the Sentinels, first and second episode of the X-Men animated series, and I didn't realize how much I would like connect with Jubilee. You know, even though I did always connect with her to some degree. Because she had a normal family life and then was sent away.
Oh.
So yeah.
You can go to the bathroom. I will go back to drawing or coloring.
You sure?
Drawing. Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna smoke this weed and then I'll go.
Okay. I will make people listen to poetry. Because otherwise I'll stop talking.
I know. You're reciting the poetry's fine. It's totally okay.
It's mostly Lewis Carroll poems. I can't help it. I read them and they get stuck in my head.
Oh, you're good. I was yawning. Sorry.
Oh, I could do the Gingham Dog and the Calico Cat, or the Owl and the Pussycat.
Owl and the Pussycat.
Right now, or when you go?
When I go.
Okay.
I'll let you know.
Okay. I can also do some Emily Dickinson, but it varies. And a little bit of Langston Hughes, but that's very depressing.
I mean, understandably. What an incredible artist, though.
I love Langston Hughes.
Yeah. Made some good stuff. I mean, you know, part of the pop culture zeitgeist, too.
My
To some degree.
husband's brother's well, my husband's dad's kid from an earlier marriage that my husband does not really like know them,
Yeah.
but we did meet them once. And we have a niece and nephew that are like the same age as my sisters, which is weird because his oldest brother is older than my mom, which is also weird.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, but they are both of them. The kids are named after poets.
Oh, that's cool, though.
Yeah, they're named after Ralph Waldo Emerson and Emily Dickinson. And I thought that was neat.
Yeah, I think if I would have had a kid, I probably would have named him Logan.
Logan is a good name.
And, I don't know what I named her. Either way, I would have also totally accepted them choosing their own name at some point. It's fine with me.
You can only start them out on names and by giving them a name that you like.
Right.
Whether or not they keep it is not up to you.
Exactly.
So understand that.
So yeah, exactly. But my point is, like, you know, I give them some
Yeah.
names I liked, and then I had always had the fantasy of my partner choosing the other name, but like, I don't know. I'm not having any kids, so it doesn't matter. Now I just don't really have any interest in having kids. Like, I'd make a pretty cool aunt, though.
Yeah. I still want to make you an aunt.
Oh.
Alright, now you're just a kitty aunt, though.
It's okay. You don't have to.
You're also a turtle aunt.
I am a turtle aunt. Alright, I'm gonna go now.
Okay. And the rest of you must now listen to The Owl and the Pussycat. Again. I know I do this to you a lot. By Edward Lear, I think? I don't even know who wrote this. I'm pretty sure it's Edward Lear. The Owl and the Pussycat went to sea in a beautiful pea green boat. They took some money and plenty of honey wrapped up in a 5-pound note. The owl looked up to the stars above and sang to a small guitar. Pussy, oh pussy, my love, what a beautiful pussy you are. You are. What a beautiful pussy you are. Said the cat to the owl, you elegant fowl, how wonderfully sweet you sing. Oh, let us be married. Too long we have tarried. But what shall we do for a ring? A ring. What shall we do for a ring? They sailed away for a year and a day to the land where the balm tree grows. And there in the wood, a piggy-wig stood with a ring at the end of his nose. His nose, his nose. A ring at the end of his nose. "A pig, are you willing to sell for 1 shilling your ring?" Said the piggy, "I will." So they took it away and were married next day by the turkey who lives on the hill. The hill, the turkey who lives on the hill. They dined on mince, slices of quince, which they ate with a rinsable spoon, and hand in hand, by the edge of the sand, they danced by the light of the moon. The moon, the moon. They danced by the light of the moon. One of my favorites. I had that poem memorized before I was in kindergarten because I made my mom read it to me so many times. And now, since we have more time, "You are old, Father William," the young man said, "and your hair has become very white. And yet you incessantly stand on your head. You think at your age it is right?" "In my youth," Father William replied to his son, "I feared it would injure the brain. But now that I'm perfectly sure I have none, why I do it again and again. You are old, said the youth, as I mentioned before, and have grown most uncommonly fat. Yet you turn a back somersault in at the door. Pray, what is the reason of that? In my youth, said the sage, as he shook his grey locks, I kept all my limbs very supple. By the use of this ointment, 1 shilling a box. Allow me to sell you a couple? You are old, said the youth, and your jaws are too weak for anything tougher than suet. And yet, was it? Oh wait, and yet you finish the goose with the bones in the beak. Pray, how do you manage to do it? In my youth, said his father, I took to the law and argued each case with my wife. And the muscular strength which it gave to my jaw has lasted the rest of my life. Are old, said the youth. One would hardly suppose that your eye was as steady as ever. Yet you balanced an eel on the top of your nose. Pray, what made you so awfully clever? I have answered 3 questions, and that is enough, said his father. Don't give yourself airs. Do you think I can listen all day to this stuff? Be off, or I'll kick you downstairs. That's the end of that one. Oh, different pen.
I'm back.
Welcome back!
I got a Ramune because I was talking about it. So
Yeah.
now I have to. I overbooked my social schedule, so now I have to figure out another day to hang out with this person.
Oh. I subjected everyone to the Owl and the Pussycat and Father William.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Whatever
Figure I don't recite that one very often.
I don't know what any of that means.
I can re-recite your old Father William.
No, I'm good.
It's from Alice in Wonderland or something. It's just a poem. Gets stuck in my head when I read the book, and then it wouldn't go away.
Yeah.
Just happens. I'm hungry.
Me too. Someone should make us grilled cheese sandwiches.
Okay.
Unless you want something else.
I am fine with grilled cheese. The problem is we are both in 2 different locations.
I know.
So it would have to be to someone.
I know.
My mommy. Mommy, make me grilled cheese sandwiches, please.
I would, I don't know. I don't have anyone to ask grilled cheese me anything. I mean, I got a girlfriend, but she's on the other coast, so. It's not helpful.
We made grilled cheese sandwiches. It's not like we could eat them. They'd be gross and stale by the time they got here.
Yeah. Distance sucks.
It does.
I'm full of distance and longing, and I hate it.
I'm sorry. I send you back.
It's no big deal. I'll be alright. Oh, Ramune. Oh, it tastes so good. Boo, 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 boo. I don't know why Sorry Miss Jackson just popped in my head, but...
I don't know why anything just pops in my head, but it does.
Sorry, Miss Jackson. Are you for real? You need to put this down so I can touch the ground and stop sitting weird. And now I can sit up straight. So I can stop shrimping.
Right?
What?
The voice actress for Ursula died.
Oh, yeah.
It was Pat Carroll, Michelle Nichols, and Olivia Newton-John. That was our three.
That's at least a lot of Gallagher. Clue Gallagher, excuse me.
Wait. Replace that again? Oh, replace that. Re-say that name again?
We also lost Clue Gallagher. Famous
Clue
character
Gallagher.
actor. Played a lot of bad guys and cowboys
Oh.
and cops and robbers. And
So someone I would recognize if I saw him, but I don't know his name.
yes, if you went to Google and typed his name and you'd be like, that guy I saw in this one Disney movie, you're like, yes. He's been all over the place.
How do I spell his name? Clue?
Yeah, let me Google just to make sure I spell it right. Okay, here you go. You ready?
Yes.
CLU space
Uh-huh.
GULA
Uh-huh.
GER. Clue
Okay.
Gallagher. Incredible character actor. We literally just lost him like yesterday, day before, I think.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's in a lot of movies. Well into his 70s and 80s and 90s. Whatever, how old he was. Was he 80? I think he was 80.
He has a ton of credits.
Yeah, I told you. He's one of those guys.
Ton.
How old was he? Fuck.
93?
So he was past. Okay, he was working in his 80s. That wasn't wrong. I was like,
Yeah.
shit, am I wrong? No, I'm
I
not wrong.
mean-
He was working in his 80s.
That's a nice run, though.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you know, he's a fucking legend.
Stop.
What?
I'm just telling people to stop dying. They don't listen to me, but
Ah.
I feel better after saying it.
Understood. I am...
Need to fill in
What
this
is
few.
this? 6 p.m. my time. Would you, how, would you be interested in pushing back our watch time by 2-ish hours? There. Sorry, I had to speak out loud to type sometimes.
I get that. I do that all the time.
Mm-hmm. Mostly apologizing to the chat for people who may not know.
I will be
I phrased that
responding.
weird, but yeah.
I'm just good at that. I just respond.
Yeah. Bert from the Living Dead. Return of the Living Dead. Yeah, we lost him too.
Again, stop dying, people.
No, he was. That's Clue Gallagher. He's Bert.
Oh, gotcha. That's the character's name.
Yeah. He's in.
I'm bad with character names sometimes.
Thank you, Raptor. I actually forgot to mention that. That was. Pretty sure I made you watch Return of the Living Dead, didn't I? With the
You watched
zombies that say
Night of-
brains. Brains.
No, just
Oh,
Night
shit.
of the Living Dead. Yeah, we didn't do Return of the Living Dead.
Damn it. Another thing I'd love
Should
to get back
have.
to, showing you horror movies.
Yep, we did a lot, but we didn't do enough. We did Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We did the one with the girl. Where
Mm.
she's like possessed in the bed, and the priest comes, and
Exorcist.
what is that called? Yes,
Exorcist,
thank you.
yeah. It's hilarious.
Is that
I love
one?
that you're like, oh, Exorcist? Like, yeah. Did I show you Poltergeist?
I don't know. You showed
Swing-
me. You showed me both Black Sabbath and Black Sunday. So
Yeah,
those.
and then I forgot I had watched those, and I watched them again, and I was watching them, and I was like, oh, wait, I remember seeing these. It was kind of a fun moment.
And then I found them on the TV, and I watched them again. They were playing at like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like,
Nice.
yes, I know what this is. I will watch it. It was, of course, October because that's
Hell
like
yeah.
the only time they play those things.
That's cool,
But, yeah.
though. I'm so proud of you for watching them again.
Yeah. And I don't know.
They got nice Blu-rays now.
There was that one where the girl got kidnapped and then her parents murdered the kidnapper after he murdered her.
Last House on the Left.
Maybe?
Was there a
Bad.
rape in it?
Yes.
Okay.
I did not like that part.
Yeah, neither did I, but yeah, and then yeah, that movie. I showed you that, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I was upset with that part of it, but yeah, we watched that one. We watched the one with the lady, she turns into a cat. I really liked that one. It was in black and white.
Cat People.
Yeah, I like that
The
one.
first bus scare.
Yes! Yes!
It's my one piece of trivia. That's throw at people whenever that cat people come up.
That one was cute. And we watched one that had something that, I don't know if you're going to get it from this description. There was a scene where they had this spiky thing, and it was going to get in the people's eyes, and then I had to cover my eyes, so I didn't watch any more of that part. I don't know
What?
what that was. Yeah, see, I told you you weren't going to get it from that one.
Can you say it again?
There was this big piece of like wall art or something, and it was super sharp looking, and I was afraid it was gonna. There was a fight scene or trying to escape scene, and I was afraid it was gonna get in the people's eyes. It was all pokey, so I had to cover my eyes.
I don't remember what that was. I don't have any
Neither.
recollection.
Neither do I. It was a very short scene, but I really don't like when people get eye injuries on screen. That's like, ugh. So that's why it stuck out in my head. It probably was like very like minimal scene. It's just that's what I remember. I don't know what else we watched. We did not watch enough things.
We're at 3 hours and 20 minutes, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So
I finished nothing.
whenever you would like to stop, you can stop. We don't have to go to 4 because you're still trying to rest your
Oh.
hand.
I did rest my hand. I rested my hand quite a bit between this one and
But
that
I'm
one.
saying you don't have to do the full 4 hours because you're trying to rest your hand. You're trying to like build up your tolerance. It's not going full ham every time. But you know, like we can keep going if you feel good about it.
Yeah, I'm
Just
being slow. I'm taking
don't
it
push
slow,
yourself,
and
is
I'm
all I'm
taking a lot.
saying.
I am. I'm taking a lot of breaks. That's why I didn't finish anything today. I'm just taking it slow. I'm taking a lot more breaks.
Well, that's
I
good.
have to.
Now everyone's done yelling outside my room, so.
I want the Lilo and Stitch animated series on Disney Plus.
Is
That
it
would be
not on
awesome.
there? I thought it was.
If it was, I didn't see it.
Lilo. Yeah, Lilo and Stitch series. It's right here.
Then
2 seasons. I was gonna see if Marsupilami was on here.
reading Marsupilami comics.
See, where's my fucking Marsupilami, you cowards? That's not on here.
Marsupilami. What about Bonkers?
Oh. Yeah, Bonkers is on here. Bonkers is great too. Kronk's New Groove. Oh, I watched the first times I hung out with my girlfriend and her polykill. I watched Emperor's New Groove and Kronk's New Groove back to back. Pretty cute.
We also did that when we came to visit you in Ventura that one time. We watched Kronk's New Groove. Well, and you guys, you and Sam hadn't opened it yet.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. That's great. I remember I watched them. I watched them together all the time, like in the past. Haven't watched them in a long time, so it's kind of cool.
I really want more of the old animated shorts. I really want Johnny Fedora on there. I want to watch it again so badly. But I think there's copyright issues with the music.
Oh, that's probably it. Yeah.
But I loved that animated short.
They should be able to get Muppet Babies up there someday, though, because they own Fox now. That's a big thing.
What, the Muppet Show? The old original Muppet Show.
I think that's owned by Universal.
Hey,
Or
damn it,
Paramount,
Universal.
one of the two.
Well, one of you guys put it on your thing, please, because I just want to watch old Muppet shows. They had that new Muppet Show where they're making the Muppet Show, but we don't actually get to watch the show. They just had a bunch of drama, and I was like, you don't understand what it is about the Muppet Show that people wanted to see. It was the show itself.
We still never got the complete Muppet Show on Blu-ray, I don't think. Is this the original Muppet Show? They
Is
had
it?
the original Muppet Show on here.
They do?
Yeah. 5 seasons. I think we only got 4 seasons on physical
Oh my
DVD.
gosh.
Maybe we're still missing seasons. Anyway, I don't know how
I'm-
clipped they might be for like musical performances
That makes
or
yeah.
rights, but like it's up there for
Yeah.
streaming.
Yeah,
You know what? I'm putting this on my fucking my TV show watch list.
I'm gonna watch that. Yes, please.
The
All of it.
Muppet Show. I want like Muppets
What?
Tonight. Remember that show?
Maybe. I love Muppets. Even
Me
though
too.
it's hard watching the older Muppet movies because I do not recognize any of the cameos.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm like, I don't know who these people are, but they're awesome people. I'm sure of it. Don't know who they are. I want to know. I want to watch Big Bird Night in the Museum again, and Big Bird goes to Japan, and Big Bird goes to China, and Bluebird.
Yeah,
of
the Sesame
Happiness.
Street stuff is a convoluted mess because it's got Muppets and Sesame Street characters in it, and it's
Yeah.
produced by one studio about the other studio's stuff, so it's kind of like, it's a
Only
rights
ever see, like,
kerfuffle,
yeah.
I think, on that one.
You only ever see like clips of Sesame Street because they can't do like all of it. I now have the Muppet Show song stuck in my head.
And there's a new Muppet Show in the works, which is great. They should just be like season 7 or whatever. Boom. Whatever
Yay!
season is the next one chronologically.
More Muppets. Always more Muppets.
I know they got that show with like, it was the Muppets, but like The Office. That was kind of cool. And, ooh, there's one called Muppets Mayhem, centered on the Electric Mayhem. That's cool, too.
Oh my gosh, that's
Hi,
awesome.
kitty. Honestly, I don't know why there aren't like more spoof movies from the Muppets.
You know what Disney needs to do, because they own the Muppets and they have all of these, they keep making these Disney remakes. Why not just do Muppet Disney movie remakes?
Why? Where's my Muppet Star Wars? Like
Muppet Star Wars,
maybe
Muppet
Muppet A New
Beauty.
Hope. Give it to me now.
Muppet, yes. Muppet Beauty and the Beast, where all of the cast is Muppets, except for the Beast, and the Beast is human. And then when he turns back into, like, his spell is broken, he becomes a Muppet.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
There's a Muppet Cinderella already. I've watched it. And the Muppet Frog Prince, I've also
There's
watched.
also a Muppet Wizard of Oz.
Is there?
And
I
Treasure
need this in my
Island.
life.
Don't forget.
I
There
know
should be
Muppet
more classic. Why?
Island.
Where's my? You know what? Disney has a 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea or whatever, right? They've been
Oh
trying to
my
reboot
goodness.
that Muppet 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Would be like the perfect mesh right there.
I would watch all of these things, Disney. Just all of the Muppet things. Give.
Like there's a million successful movies they made. Where's my Muppets Pirates of the Caribbean? Like it's so
Oh
easy.
my goodness.
Shit writes
That
itself.
would be
I mean,
amazing.
like,
Let's recast everybody except Johnny Depp.
no, gotta recast them too.
Half of the people are people in Muppets movies, anyways.
But no one involved in that and gone. Nope.
More music, more bursting out. Maybe they would do more Treasure Island pieces.
The Good, the
Because
Bad, the
of the whole
Gonzo. That would
series.
have been cool. See, like
Yeah,
they also did Muppet
Yeah.
Christmas Carol, so like they have this long history of doing book adaptations.
I love the Muppet Christmas Carol. It is one of my favorite movies of all time.
That's why I think like, yeah, I mean I think they could do a lot of cool things, honestly.
Muppet Jurassic Park.
That's other companies' stuff.
Take that. I would still watch it though. How about Muppet the Good Dinosaur? No.
You say, here's what Muppet Jurassic Park, but the humans play the dinosaurs.
Yes. Yes.
And Jeff
That is
Goldblum could
Owen
be
Park.
Jeff Goldblum could be the T-Rex. Rawr, rawr,
Yes.
rawr! I say. I can't do an impression, but I can do the inflection. You know. Ah, rawr! I should be running. You should be screaming. Raw. Yeah.
I want to see this.
Yeah, that'd be good shit.
That would be good.
I
Oh,
would love them to
man.
do a bunch of, like, they have their own movies they could do parodies of. They don't have to do anyone else's, and they want to save money. You know?
I just like dinosaurs. So
Rawr, rawr. Well, there it is. Exactly.
Muppet. Who owns Indiana Jones?
They own that. Yeah, they can do Muppet Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Muppet Indiana Jones, please. Yeah. Gonzo can be
Like, straight up in the new
Indiana
Indiana Jones, if you just inserted a Muppet character, I would just take it. It'd be cool.
Yeah.
Just make it including them up in the Muppets universe. Muppet E.T. I don't think they can do E.T. That's owned by Universal.
Also,
Once again.
he's kind of a puppet.
E.T. is already a Muppet, yeah.
Yeah. This pen died. I'm sad. Yep, this one's dead. What number is this?
What?
102. Oh, this
Oh.
pen died. It died.
But, like, you know, they have all sorts of Disney classics they could do. Where's Muppetron? Where people are people on the real world and they go into the computer world and they have a puppet version of them interacting with puppet characters. Like, come on, you can make this work. Like,
Could
why?
you Muppet Little Mermaid, Muppet Sleeping Beauty.
Any of the classic Disney movies could be a Muppet movie. Like,
Yes.
it's a shame that they don't do that. I mean, like, come on, you have a market to exploit here. You're Disney. You're
And
good at this shit.
I mean,
Exploiting
you don't
markets,
have
that is.
to have like an Ariel and an Eric and a. You just have a Muppet Mermaid and tell the story with Muppets.
But it doesn't have to have Miss Piggy as the mermaid.
You always have to have Miss Piggy.
Yeah, like Muppet Stars was what I was saying. They should do that. Give me Muppet New Hope in a heartbeat.
Or
You know?
have Miss Piggy play the Sea Witch and throwing a fit about it.
Yeah, I mean, you know. Uh-oh, I think her phone died. I'm gonna turn this off until she comes back. Well, hey, y'all. That was Serendipitous ending, I think. Serendipitous. I can't say that word. Surreptitious. Surreptitious. There we go. Focus. There's surreptitious ending to the stream. Whoops. Yeah, you know, hey, it happens. Oh, hey. Hi, kitty. Your phone got unplugged and died. Okay, well, it's cool. We'll just end the stream here. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We'll see you next week, hopefully, for another Art and Tea. Oh, we will be seeing you next week for Art and Tea because my dear friend Hannah is going to come play some wonderful music. Fingers crossed. That's the plan. And I hope you all have a lovely day. I will be back streaming as much as I can this week. Things are kind of hectic here with the construction and in my life with trying to settle timetables of when people are like, I'm still trying to figure out like a more regular timetable people are available so I can stream when my girlfriend's asleep or something, you know, something like that, so I don't have to take it personal time. We'll see. I don't know. Polyamory is fun. Bye, everyone.